we hear a typing storm, we know Theo's up to no good.
And that's the beginning of the recording. Excellent.
Every time.
Well, it's like I
always.
had it where it was like I'm supposed to have noise removal.
Yeah.
And apparently it stopped working.
No.
No.
But yeah, so we are jumping right back in. This is, I think, 39. Wow, we've done this for nearly a year. That's crazy.
Quick test. Do you hear this?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we hear that.
Still yes.
Why? Why?
Welcome to the internet, where the tap 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 is audible.
Okay, hold up.
But yeah, so just catching up. Anybody wandering into YouTube at 39 for some reason. Yeah, we're back. It's been a few weeks since the last time we played, and we're gonna be picking right up from the theater. Where last time Anise and Penelope were wandering around. They got an opportunity to talk to Mr. Ainsworth again, learn a little bit more about what he was up to. And then upon stepping outside of his office, Hemlock noticed some ghost shenanigans going on. The group pursued this angry, screaming specter thing to a stage where apparently one of the students in Clock Tower was learning how to summon, and summoned the big scary thing rather than something that would presumably be nicer and more chill. The group stepped in to save this kid from the consequences of his actions, in the process learning that he is apparently super cursed, and therefore everything that he does goes badly. After initially confronting this spirit, it was held in place a bit by Hemlock, and then Penelope decided to lure the spirit of a dead actor back up on the stage. She addressed it as the Gray Man, which it didn't seem to respond to, and proceeded to get it to perform for everyone. And then when it took a bow, she reached out. She touched it to essentially like aid it in bowing and, taking the final, resolution on its existence. But in the process of touching it, it hurt a lot. And Penelope took a fair bit of damage from that as the ghost disappeared. All of this was observed by the head of Spiritual Evocation's Summoning Division, good old Rocco from Actual Fate, and you got an invitation to come back later if you'd like to talk to him about anything, because he's very entertained by what you did. Following that, seeing as Penelope was pretty drained, and Penelope's phone was super drained in the process of, touching this thing as well, you decided to call that enough for the day, at least in terms of hanging out at the theater and meeting up with the spiritual stuff. So you decided to head back out and off to lunch, and presumably your next destination. So that is the super high level recap of last time. Just to let the audience know, we do have an additional person here today. Hi, Theo. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Did you seriously decide that it was time to go because your phone was dying?
No, I was also almost dead.
Yes.
Okay. I was like, hold up.
Yes, the spirit managed to drain both Penelope and Penelope's BlackBerry battery at the same time.
Oh, what a tragedy. It's like I would have taken the self-damage, but the phone?
Look, you can't cure the phone with Cure Light Wounds, okay?
Oh, shit. Damn. Time to multi-class into Techno Healer.
It was like, what? We used Cure Wounds and Healing Word and a potion.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It really did mess you up, though. That was a lot of drain.
Yeah.
It rolled danger numbers.
Yeah, girl got fucked up.
Damn.
Was not
How's she
ideal.
looking now?
She's
still blonde.
Getting back right.
Wait, blonde?
They're in disguise.
Oh, yeah, we're in disguise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so here you go. This is, I'm going to share for your benefit.
Okay. I was like, hold up. You got drained so bad the color came out your hair?
Happened in Slayers.
That's true. They did happen in Slayers, which, as we know, is canon D&D.
Exactly. Oh, it's adorable.
Yeah, no, we're in disguise. Yeah.
Oh, is that your disguise name as well at the top?
Yes.
Yep,
And I'm
these are them.
okay.
My heart. Be still.
Yep.
Their name is Market?
Yep.
Who picked these names?
We're going full clock tower, baby.
Okay, just for context, mages in Type Moon have ridiculous names because the guy writing it looks up English words and uses them for names.
I was gonna say, it sounds like the both of you made a dartboard with like nouns and adjectives and just fucking started throwing, and whatever hit, you're like, that's my
That's
human
kind
name.
of accurate.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
I mean, maybe we'll get to explain it in character.
Who knows?
Maybe. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, I'll say like whenever like, cuz I'll be quiet on this side, like I'm gonna creep and I'll watch till my character appears, so don't mind me. I'll try not to laugh like in the background.
That is
If I
fair.
do, I'll mute myself. I'll be like, "Oh shit."
So, in the interest of not spending the entire session eating lunch, which we have done several times now, we will say that you successfully find food nearby
Oh.
and are capable of eating and taking a short rest should you wish to spend hit dice or anything.
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Or
Anise didn't take
wait,
any damage.
hold on. No, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scream. No. Oh, I forgot to mark up. No, I did do. Okay, yeah, I did healing word at second level, so I'm gonna do healing word at first level now because it's less dire.
You know, if you use hit dice, you don't have to use any spells, right?
You know what? You're right, and I'm gonna
What
do
a
that.
Fucking
I
smarty pants.
am I'm very intelligent. A plus. I don't
Okay,
know
I
if
already know
did
you
that
guys are gonna
right.
make this hard for me. I'm gonna probably have to mute myself because I'm gonna end up fucking snorting.
Shelly.
Hold up. Oh god. Okay. Hit dice. Go.
Ooh.
There you
Yeah!
go. You did it.
Oh, now I'm fully recovered. Woo!
Nice.
We have a nice. It's not even lunch, right? It's like brunch.
I don't
Yeah, let's see what time it is in game. It's been a few weeks for us
Oh,
in
it's
real
like-
life.
10 in the morning.
That was before you did stuff. I'm going to advance the clock a little bit. Yeah, let's just bump you up to 11.
Wait, is there an actual clock somewhere that I need to like
Yeah, if you click in the top right corner, there's a little calendar book thing,
calendar?
and it will tell you the day and time.
Oh my god!
You see stuff that happened on specific dates in the game too.
Oh, I can
Yeah,
move this shit
there
around.
are notes in here. I need to update it because you've done so many things in the course of like the last 4 in-game days, but it's kind of nice for keeping up with what's going on within the setting. So, but, yeah. So you've successfully had lunch. As a recap, just in general, so your party at present is Jan Saxcoat, Market Foxby, and Scarlet Pumpkin Tickle.
What?
Scarlet Pumpkin Tickle is the sarcastic name given by your undercover tiefling friend, Johnny. That is unfortunately stuck because Johnny did such a good job of convincing people that she was in fact a real noble because her name was so majestic. So she's stuck with it now.
That's Clock Tower.
Yup.
That's not even clock tower. That's just America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeehaw and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, so we'll say that you safely managed to secure food outside the theater. There's plenty of food in the area. So you're sitting around enjoying your food. You had your nice rest. What would you like to do next?
I'm gonna check my phone to see if Vivi texted me back.
You have not gotten a text in the last hour.
Damn it.
Your phone
Okay.
battery is still kind of low, though. Like, you've
Uh,
been charging it on your little charging block, but it's 2005, so those things aren't that great yet.
Ugh. Man, okay, yeah, Remind me not to touch ghosts again?
Don't touch ghosts again.
I'm gonna do it, though.
You probably shouldn't do that.
I mean, what you did help him ascend, I guess.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened there. He just went poof.
But
Ugh.
yes, it's probably a smart idea to not go around touching ghosts.
Darn. God, that completely threw off any plan that I had for the rest of the day. Cause like, oh,
Well, we accomplished our first goal for the day, so there's that.
yeah.
And we can go talk to. Let me
Oh.
pull up my notes. What was his name? Mr. Roko. About summoning and whatnot later.
Yeah, we could.
if we need to.
Yeah, until Vivi texts me back, I don't know where her class is, so we can't go like, "What's up? Hello."
Well, that counts out archaeology, but I suppose you've got your pick of modern magecraft or botany.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know where botany. We know where modern magecraft.
Yeah, it's also looking at my notes. Shit, I know I wrote it down.
It's in Norwich.
Norwich. Yep. Norwich.
So is that closer to where we are now, or further away? Which is closer?
That's a good question.
So,
Lives
as
in
someone who
London?
lives in London, Anise would know.
She was posing that as a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
She was wondering out loud.
That's fair. Anise would know that from where you are now, it's about equidistant. But if you went to Norwich, it would probably be a little bit closer to where you came in, like where you teleported in from Paris. Whereas if you went about that distance in the other way from your shop, you would be much closer to Botany, which is in the gardens. So either way, like, it's taking you back would go by way of your shop.
And do we know where archaeology is?
Do a history check, and we'll see if you know, because I don't know if you would know or not.
Okay.
First die roll of the night. Let's see what happens.
15.
Yeah, it's in archaeology is an area that's known more colloquially as Rocks Road, and it's a part of town actually kind of close to where the modern magecraft stuff is. So it's this weird thing where you're walking down a street in London, and you get an area that's full of really old stones, architecture, stuff like that, and then it kind of gives way to more of a college town. And so, like, the more stone, old architecture, classic stuff is where, like, the actual archaeology type stuff is. Whereas once you get past that and you're into the more, like, college towny stuff, that's where modern magecraft is. The two are pretty close together.
Okay.
With your 15, you know that it's in part because modern magecraft was kind of given last pick on where it wanted to set up. And the archaeology group is, of course, where it is because they are trying to study, you know, an ancient dead dragon buried directly under, like, proper London. And modern magecraft can kind of just get shoved wherever because no one really respects it as a practice. So they kind of got literally the hand-me-downs from the bone people.
So if I'm remembering correctly, the archaeology department is sort of close to modern magecraft. So suppose we could go to the botany department until we've heard back from hither.
Oh, I keep saying the wrong name.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's us three right now, and anyone that might be listening, I guess. Four. I'm sorry, Hemlock. It is us four.
Hemlock counts. He's his own person.
Just
Bird.
like I feed him part of a croissant.
Hemlock consumes the croissant magnificently.
So yes, we could check out. But I don't have anything specific that I'm looking for in the botany department. I'm really curious. Been neighbors sort of with them for years, and I don't really know what all goes on in there. More of a professional curiosity.
Then yeah, we could go check out Botany. Quick.
Mm-hmm. Give Heather a little bit of time to get back to you.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay.
If you're feeling up to.
I'm gonna drink one more cup of coffee. I know I've had 4 during this lunch break. But I'm gonna have one more, and I'll be good to go.
Well, in that case, I'm going to get more patience.
Are they for Hemlock?
They're partially for Hemlock.
But yeah, so I'll drink this cup of coffee, and then Johnny, you won't have to give me a piggyback ride anymore.
I still can if you want.
I mean, I won't tell you no.
Yeehaw.
Okay.
Yep. I'm not gonna make you roleplay me buying pastries and giving them to Hemlock.
Yeah, you have successfully passed the automatic success on ordering and consuming food.
Good. Well, that's not something I have to roll for.
This is not going to be the athletics check of the day.
Rolling for coffee consumption. Dexterity check.
You
Roll
the
for
one,
gluttony.
Coffee on your side. It's everywhere. No.
All right, hold on.
It's in my hair.
I rolled an 8 on dexterity for
I'm
drinking the coffee.
I'm so proud of you.
You did it. You accomplished coffee. Okay, so yeah, you are heading off toward Botany then.
Yeah.
Botany, as Anise knows, is actually like a little bit different from the way that most of the rest of the clock tower organizations work. Most of them are find a landmark or a significant building, and it's underground from there. But due to the nature of Botany, they can't really be underground. So instead, Botany is actually set up above ground within the Royal Botanic Gardens, also known as the
Kew Garden.
Yep. And they're spread all throughout that. Like, you don't have a specific contact there, but it's a very large place. It's a huge World Heritage Site. So you've got, pretty easy time getting there because it's sort of tourist heavy. Are you going to drop by your shop or anything on the way over, or just head straight there?
I don't see a reason for us to, unless someone needs something for the shop.
I'm just giving you the option because you've been away for a few hours, that's all. It's just on the way.
Make sure Buck hasn't burned it down.
Beach is there. It's fine.
Are you
Beach
sure?
and Uncle are both there. I left for a whole month and it's still there.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna look in my bag really quick to make sure there's nothing I need to grab.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Yep, I don't see a reason to stop in.
Cool.
At the moment.
On your way then.
Making our way. What? Who said that?
You.
I don't know what you're talking
Just
about.
now.
There was a dice roll just now.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Okay, so as you're traveling through town, Penelope, you notice something out of the corner of your eye.
Okay.
So you're walking through the relatively busy streets of London. There's crowds all around. You're kind of taking the shortcuts that Anna showed you, where if you just walk a certain way, like, people don't seem to bump into you.
Mm-hmm.
And as the two of you are walking this, you pass across an intersection with like sort of an alley off to the left, and out of the corner of your eye, you think you see a horse at the other end of that alley.
A horse.
Mm-hmm.
As in the kind that goes neigh.
Correct.
I don't know what other kind there would be.
Yeah.
And is it like a very out of place looking horse, or is it
This
kind of
horse
like...
does not have a rider or anything like it. It's just a horse that is walking across. It's one of those things where, like, you know how when you walk through a city, you can see down an alley and then there's like a parallel street on the next one?
Yeah.
Just as you're going one way, you see a horse walking without a rider on the other end parallel to you, and now it is around that corner.
She's gonna I assume she is getting a piggyback ride from Johnny at this point. She's just gonna tap Johnny on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, did you see that just now?
Did I see what just now?
There was a horse.
I did not see a horse.
Did you see the horse?
I did not see a horse. No, where was it?
It was like over in the alley. There wasn't a person riding it or anything.
Just a loose horse.
Yeah, just random surprise horse. So either I'm going crazy, which I mean,
maybe,
fair.
No, maybe a horse just got loose or something.
Oh.
I mean, that's weird, but unless it's following us, I don't see why it would be a problem.
Just, I don't know, it just seemed weird. Yeah. I mean, we can keep going.
Cool.
But now I'm gonna be like, sort of on the lookout for it.
On the lookout for a horse.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Okay, so yeah, you're continuing onward toward the gardens. At this point, I'm going to advance the clock a little bit because it is a bit of a walk. Neat. All right.
11:20 places.
I mean, maybe in London. Thanks to the power of Greenwich time. Yeah, okay, so cool. You're continuing onward as you're traveling through the city. The sort of the fast track path that you take, it's not the most direct line, but it does help you avoid the crowds, and it seems to help you avoid a fair bit of extra unwanted attention, given you are getting your piggyback riding through town. But no one seems to notice you while you're walking on it, and no one seems to bump into you. As you're continuing onward, though, this time, as you're crossing the street, just across the way, you can see one of the double-decker buses go by.
Mm-hmm.
And as the double-decker bus goes by, it's kind of weird. So, like, there's a bus, it goes by, and you can see that horse again, Penelope. But then another bus goes by behind it, and once the bus passes again, there's no horse.
Oh my god, I just saw it again, guys.
Saw the horse again.
Yeah. It was like... You saw the bus that just went by, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like behind the bus.
Would it be perception or investigation to look?
If you're just looking, it'll be perception. Investigation is more if you can actually interact with something.
That's a 21.
Okay, so you're looking for signs of a horse?
Yes.
Okay. So looking across the street, you don't see, well, are you just doing it from where you are now, or are you actually getting closer?
I'll get a little closer.
Okay. So getting a little bit closer, you can see across the street, all of the people that are there don't seem to be like acting like anything is off, but you do know just from the very slight subtle runes in the cobblestone that there's another fast track path similar to the one that the group of you have been walking on that's over there. And looking down in it, you can see little marks that are similar to horse hooves. Not exactly the same. But they are similar. And there are a number of them sitting right there in it in a little bit of damp soil that apparently is just, stray dirt. but there's a little bit of it. But with your 21 in perception, you notice that this is a bit weird. Okay, so you can see a parallel path of them, implying that something was walking this way. But every like 4 or 5 sets of them, 2 of these marks on the ground are actually just up and to the left and on the perpendicular surface of a nearby wall. So it's almost like something is walking along the street, but occasionally steps up on the wall for like, you know, a step or two, as if it were trying to like pass around traffic or something.
I don't want to alarm you, but I don't think it's a horse. I think it just looks like a horse.
Oh. Well, I'm glad to know that at least I'm not like, I didn't.
Hallucinating?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe it's a horse, but it's not a normal horse by any stretch of the imagination.
Maybe it's a centaur.
I don't even know how to respond to that, to be honest.
Wait, are centaurs a thing?
I don't know.
Should we just keep going? Should we try and see if we can confront this horse?
Yeah, I'm curious because like
You think maybe it popped out of one of those portal things?
maybe.
Oh, maybe. Could be bad.
Oh yeah, shit. Dying.
Probably do that.
Sorry. Yeah, let's go check it out.
Maybe it's a druid and it can just take the form of a horse.
Maybe.
Are you going to turn into a horse to follow a horse?
I mean, suppose I can give you a little break and let Penelope ride on me, I guess. Hold on as I wait for my action to load.
You have a lot of them.
It's true. Hi, Shelly, can I help you?
Jelly. Come here. Thank you.
Thought I had a horse.
I did see the horse.
War horse, there we go. I'm gonna... form of horse. I'm a horse.
Nay.
Huzzah. Okay, so you have become horse. And you have statted accordingly. Ooh, S health.
Yeah, damn.
60-foot speed, trampling charge, passive perception 11. Not bad.
Yeah, I mean, such is the power of being a horse. Okay, so
to get to the castle before we all like started traveling together, I was gonna get off the train and turn into a horse.
Neat.
Okay, so yeah, Penelope, Anise has turned into a horse. What would you like to do with this?
I'm going to get on the horse.
Okay, Johnny will help you on the horse and then climb up on the horse behind you.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
All right.
it's a horse, so there's plenty of room.
Yeah. Big old horse. Okay, so you are now on a horse in London on a path that presumably makes it harder for people to see you. Are you tracking this other creature?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to need one of you to do a survival check.
Okay.
Are we following the horse or are we following the halfling?
What?
Like, which one of you is doing the check?
Oh,
No, what is your...
Yes, I'll do it. My survival is +5.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's trust the horse on this one.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right, so horse Anise. As a horse, you are quite capable of finding the telltale signs of other horses that have traveled before you. And you're picking up a little bit of not quite horse smell, but it's a path forward. You can move along it. As you're traveling in that direction, something does occur to you. So, as mentioned before, like this path is kind of parallel to the one that you were on when you were going to the gardens. But this is the branch off path, because this is the path that you actually took originally from your shop in like the Hideaway to the theater. So you're noticing somewhat quickly, even, in horse mode, that whatever it is you're following is apparently going in the direction that you originally came from this morning.
So, like, it's heading towards the theater, or it's heading towards the shop?
Toward the shop and the Hideaway in general.
Okay. Are you able to convey any of that, or can you only speak horse?
I think I can only speak horse.
I think you can only speak horse while you're a horse.
Mm-hmm.
You are not Mr. Ed.
Oh, but okay. Can I cast while I'm a horse? Because I could cast speak with animals on.
I don't think you have the verbal or somatic components to cast the spell when you are a horse.
Okay.
But I know you can maintain concentration to spells you cast before becoming a horse.
Right. Let's see. Would I have thought to do that? No, I wouldn't have.
Maybe if you start making enough noise, Penelope will be like, I can cast comprehend languages to understand what the heck Anise is saying.
Does comprehend languages work on animals?
You know what? Let's find out.
I don't think so.
I think that's just a different spell.
I think that there wouldn't be a need for speak
Hold
with
on,
animals.
whoa. It says, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. It doesn't say animal or person.
I think it's because animals don't get languages in D&D.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like, as much as I want you to be able to pull this off, I think
I think it's more entertaining for the two of you to just be trusting this horse to take you where you need to go.
Okay.
So, Anise, you're driving, I guess.
Okay.
Where are you taking them?
You're trying to tell us at some point.
Well, yeah, eventually.
And I'll just be like, I can't understand a word you're saying right now.
Okay, so there's going to be a point where I guess I'll just keep heading for Botany. Rather than, no, I guess I will follow the horse tracks.
Okay.
For a little while, unless it takes me way off course.
Sure. Okay, so continuing on that journey, like, Penelope, you give me a survival roll. I want to see if you notice something.
Okay.
That is enough to know that you are following the path that you took here this morning. Because you have not seen... Like, you've been to London before, but you literally just walked this path a few hours ago. And you're noticing that this is going backwards, too. In the direction of the potion shop in that district.
Huh.
And it appears Anna's horse is taking you off that way.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're going back home. Or home, as in the shop.
Anise will just nod her big old horse head.
Penelope's gonna scratch Anise behind the ears.
Anise will allow it.
Well, cool. I guess the other horse came from that direction.
Yep. So as you're continuing on in that way, both of you give me a perception check.
Perception. Rolling.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I have a passive perception of 11.
Yes, you can't roll under your passive perception. It's just funny that you both rolled the lowest thing you can roll with Penelope.
Yeah, pretty much.
I also have a passive perception of 11.
Yep. Okay. So as you're continuing onward in this direction, with your passive perception, like, you're not seeing the horse itself, but occasionally you do notice small, like, just as you get to, like, to the end of a turn where, like, the path that you're on shakes, you get a little whiff of, like, a wispy tail in the wind that kind of does look like a horse to you. So you're never quite seeing this horse up close, but you're seeing signs that it's still ahead of you, with maybe like 4 or 5 blocks away. And it is absolutely heading in the direction of the hideaway area.
It's weird that we haven't seen this horse yet.
Anise is gonna speed up.
Okay. Anise is dashing.
Like, it'll be like it's not just a sudden bolt. Like, she starts speeding up a little, and then a little more, and then a little more, so Anise and Johnny can, or not Anise.
I am Anise
Penelope
now.
and Johnny can hold on.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I think she picked something up. I'm gonna just hold on tight.
Yep. Johnny is likewise holding on as you're riding forward. Because 5th edition does not have riding as a role anymore. You don't have to worry about falling off. That was one of the many things they shed from the earlier editions, thankfully.
Yay.
But yeah, so you find yourself actually entering into the hideaway area. And interestingly enough, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the map from before so that you can have some context on what you're seeing. Boop.
Sorry, I don't know. I just the sudden horse
And
Merlin.
Yeah,
Merlin was the horse the whole time.
that's not a big jump.
Merlin was the horse we made along the way. Wait.
Anise is actually the horse you made along the way, just to clarify. Although I guess I could drop you on the map. So, like, you're not on the map yet, but you're down the street. But yeah, so this horse type thing that you've been following is currently standing outside of your shop, staring in the window.
Yeah, Anise is booking it.
Oh my god, there it is! I think it wants to buy a potion from you.
Okay, I'm going to add you guys to the map so you can interact with this a little bit. Because it's more fun that way, right? Let's see. So, oh, if I drag Anise in right now, she's a horse icon. I love it. That's great. Merlin, get your butt out of the way. You're a big horse. All right, so hold on. Now I'm going to add all of you on top of it because that's just beautiful. So.
Alright, now Anise, if it is trying to buy a potion from you, do not accept hay as payment. Or oats. Or carrots. Or apples. Or sugar cubes. I don't know what else horses eat. What do horses eat?
Anise is just gonna flick her extremely long tail enough that it smacks Penelope
Ow!
on the side.
Rude!
Personally, I would be surprised if they took anything short of the British pound at this point. They're very, very stubborn about the euro in this country.
I was hoping they would both drag along with me.
Oh, I would have to link you up for that. But yeah, so are you just straight up approaching this horse?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Are you trying to like be sneaky, or are you just directly walking up to this smaller than you horse?
Smaller than me horse, definitely.
Alrighty. Let's see here how this works. Horse technology is new and amazing. By the way, that's a majestic looking horse. I just have to say that. Both of them are majestic horses of very different art styles.
For real. This is a very sassy horse.
All right. Okay, so yeah, you're walking up to the horse. What is everybody doing with regards to this horse that is currently just staring into the shop?
I'm going to climb back down off of Anise and wave at the horse.
Okay, you're waving at the horse.
Yes.
All right.
Since horse Anise is right there, I assume
Yeah.
I'll hop down right there. Ish.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you're waving at the horse. The horse is turning and looking at you, waving at it.
Hi, horse.
Let me.
I don't know how to handle horses.
All right, so. Yep. So you've waved at the horse. Is Warhorse Anise doing anything, or is she just observing?
Is Johnny going to climb down?
Yeah, Johnny's gonna hop down now that Penelope has.
Okay. Anise will approach the other horse, and then turn back into Anise.
Okay.
I'm being crushed by horse Anise right now.
Well, Anise will try and look as intimidating as possible before turning back.
Okay. Do we remember how to make her turn back to normal?
Oh, good. Ah.
She's a horse forever now.
Like, I'm pretty sure I can clear the effect. I just don't remember if that changes her back into Anna's. It's been so long since we've done this.
Done. Oh, it's not my.
All right. Annosaurus.
It lasts for an hour or until I dismiss it.
So you're just dismissing it, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to do this the lazy way and see if that works first, but just literally doing 19 damage to you, because that should just end it.
No, I was going to say, if you end your turn, and then we skip to me, it should go away at the end of my turn.
Oh, because it's still in the combat tracker.
I think anyway.
Yeah, let me get him off of this. He's not here. Get out of here, frightened kid. Albedo happenstance, you weirdo. Crosby, you're not here either. Get out.
Crosby is here in our hearts.
Did that do anything? No.
No. All right. Just do this way. It's been so long since we've actually used wild shaping that I'm trying to remember how this works.
I know.
I bet this would work. There's 19. Ooh, the little pop-out thingy did its thing. Did that work?
Still a horse.
All right, you know what? We're going to do it the other way. Because I would like to make this work properly. This is what we're learning today.
We're learning horse mechanics.
Maybe if I drag the effect back onto myself, and it'll.
Now you're just double
No, I'm
horse.
just
Did you just double horse?
No!
Now you're more horse than you ever were before. I also like how it was applied by Hemlock.
Spend on next roll, please.
Are you back to being Anise now? You're back to being Anise.
Good, okay. That works.
I mean, it's still...
Still funny.
It still has the effects.
I mean, the effects are still there, but my token is Anise.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'll get rid of that too then. There, now you're just Anise.
Okay, good.
All right, so you walked up an intimidating warhorse, and then you anamorph covered into Anise.
Somehow you're still a horse.
Okay, so as you've As Penelope waves at this horse and Anise walks forward in this big, intimidating horse and then shifts down into Anise, the horse turns and looks at you, and then it backs up a little bit, because that's scary.
Whoa.
Oh,
And then it's going to run this way.
crap. Alright, I'm gonna chase it. I'm going
Wait, come back, horse.
all the way at the top of... Where is...
Let's include you all in party vision so that other people can see this.
See the horse. So I'm trying
so
to
you-
decide whether I want to cast Speak with Animals or Animal French.
All right, so you ran around the corner?
Ooh, or Beast.
Yep, you
Yeah.
don't see the horse anymore.
State of horse.
It seems to have disappeared as it went around the side.
Wait, it went around the corner?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I think I might have, like, had been zoomed in too far or something.
I'm
Yep.
gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
10-minute duration.
Cool.
Off. Okay, so the horse is not visible. I'm just gonna call after it. We don't mean you any harm, horse.
We probably have some sugar cubes somewhere. Johnny, how do you horse?
I've never horsed before.
Okay. Do horses like apples? I think we have apples. Anna's, how do you horse?
We're going to go inside the shop. If you want to talk, just come back around to the front, okay?
Jumping inside.
All right.
Oh, hey, it's good.
It is Buck. Buck is sitting behind the little chair, and sees the lot of you come in, and he says over to you, "What was with that horse?
Oh, I was about to ask you the same question.
It was staring at me, and I didn't know why.
Staring at you.
Well, through the
Well-
window, yeah.
It ran away from me.
Did you do something to the horses, Buck?
Why? No. Why would I do something to the horses?
Do you know any
I don't
other
know.
druids?
I'm gonna step back outside. Horse!
Well, the horse was following us, and then we followed it back here from Clock Tower.
You. Johnny's got the zoomies. I don't see the horse.
No, we don't really get a lot of horses in here. It's
Wouldn't think so.
it's unusual actually. I'd assume that perhaps it was a druid who was here looking for potions or something, but they never actually came inside. They just sat there and stared at me for a moment, and then another giant horse ran up, but that one turned out to be you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check in the back, actually. And then I'll send Hemlock out to kind of circle around and see if it can find the horse.
Oh,
Or
that's
see
right. I
if
need
you-
to add Hemlock to the map. Yeah, let me do
And
that.
what- Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna jump Hemlock in the back. You said.
I'm going to the back. I was just gonna
Okay.
kind of have Hemlock circle around the
Okay.
area.
I'll just
looking
drop
for the
Hemlock
horse.
outside then.
Gonna...
Oh wait, that's portrait Hemlock.
Blue.
We're gonna add combat tracker Hemlock. 'Cause that makes more sense.
I'll go back out and check around the side again. Oh, hi, Himbo. What
Yep.
up, buddy?
Hemlock is now out here.
Way through the garden. Walking
Continued.
fast. Well, I assume that I can use that gate, except it won't let me open.
Oh, is the gate locked?
Mm-hmm.
Horse.
Bye, Penelope.
Let me
I had
unlock.
5
All right,
cups
the
of
gate is no
coffee.
longer locked since you would have the key.
Cool. I'm gonna look around for Mr. Horse or Mrs. Horse. Don't want to misgender the horse.
Horse. You.
Does Penelope have the zoomies?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, she did have 5 cups of coffee. I feel like
No, it's a 17 to look
Okay.
for horse.
to look for.
Rolling for horses.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So as you're looking around back there, you can see the horse is inside of the backyard. It's currently near the corner of the guest house / workshop.
Horse.
Can you see it on your screen?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I didn't mess that up. Yeah.
So I'm gonna approach.
The horse is apparently next to the water.
I'm gonna approach slowly and calmly. Say, can you understand me?
While she's doing
Hello?
that, I'm gonna sneak through the workshop so I can go out the other side.
Oh, are you gonna stealth?
Yeah.
Roll stealth versus horse.
Yes.
Do it.
Roll stealth versus horse. Where are you at?
Oh, that's a sneaky halfling.
That is a sneaky halfling. Sneaky halfling doing sneaky halfling things.
I don't know how you got in my backyard.
I'm just gonna stay quiet.
I'm actually very curious about how you got in my backyard, but I'm not mad at you.
Gonna sneak up a little more.
I mean, you're
Blocking
rolling a pretty
one.
high stealth there. You're closing in on a horse.
Blocking this part of the garden off so that, in theory, the horse can't run by. I mean, it could run around the other side of the bench, but
Uh-huh.
I'm tiny. I can only cover
Okay.
so much.
So at present, this horse is looking up at Anise because it has no way of knowing that Penelope is behind it. So it is looking over at Anise, who's talking to it. What is Penelope doing exactly? Like, is she just like... What is Penelope's plan for blocking a moving horse should this horse move?
She's just like standing there with her arms out, not like in a threatening manner, but just kind of like in a non-threatening, I'm standing between you and the exit kind of stance.
Okay. Right now, this horse is very intently staring at Anise. So Anise, with your perception of 17, now that you're much closer to this horse, something seems a little bit off about this horse, as I'm sure you're surprised. Like, the horse is staring at you, but like there's just, you can't quite capture what it is, but something about like the eyes of this horse are oddly reflective to you. Almost like they're so the best example might be like if you think about those creepy horse head masks, which have those like wide open eyes that just sort of stare like into your soul. It's got those eyes and they're staring directly at you right now.
Creepy at all. So the horse has given no indication that it can actually understand what I'm saying.
It hasn't replied to you yet, but it is staring at you. It hasn't run yet. It's just been staring at you.
Okay. A little closer.
But
No,
since
not
you've
that.
got a horse, I'm going to let you see a horse.
Horse.
Wait for it. Horse.
That's a horse.
It is in fact a horse.
Horse confirmed. Horse confirmed for Smash.
Gonna swish.
Horse came galloping in. Okay, so you're getting, you got a little bit closer. He's backing up. He's backing up in Penelope's direction.
Gonna switch to druidic. Nod your head if you understand what I'm saying now, please.
The horse does not appear to be changing its demeanor, but it is slowly backing up. It backs into Penelope. Okay, so as this horse backs into Penelope and was not aware that Penelope was there, given her incredible stealth, it attempts to turn around, but it's completely startled by this. And so what happens is the horse itself rotates its body toward Penelope. But as it turns around, like the nuzzle of its horse head gets stuck on the wall and continues looking at Anise at a very unnatural direction, pointing backwards like a ridiculous 130 degrees away from straight ahead. And upon doing that and stumbling into Penelope, it's now just shaking back and forth between the bench and the wall, and it's just it's incredibly clumsy now, and it stumbles, and it's now leaning against the wall, half looking at Anise with its weird dead eyes, and the other half of its body shifted towards Penelope as it is just a clump of legs on the ground.
Horse? Don't panic, horse.
Wow, I have a lot of spells
Shit.
today.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna calm emotions on the horse.
You're gonna calm emotions on the horse?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
All right, what is the save on that so that I can roll for the horse?
14.
All right, 14, and it's that a wisdom save?
Charisma.
Charisma save. Save versus calm is 14. All right, I will roll for a horse.
A roll for horse.
All right, so okay, Penelope, would you like to let this horse re-roll a 1?
Wait, if it re-rolls a 1...
Yeah, you've got it as long as it's got a 1. Like, it's not passing the
No,
save.
I'm not.
Okay, I just have to ask you because it's fun.
Yeah,
the horse rolled a 1, so it has gone from freaking out to the most chill. Like, this is great. This is a wonderful time. Everything back here is great. This is a nice area. Nothing to worry about. These people seem fine. Everything's cool, you guys. It's cool.
Right, she's gonna reach over and pat the horse on the head and be like, "It's okay. It's okay. You can calm down."
Okay, so you reach over and as you pat the horse on the head, its head falls off.
Ah!
And what you see is this instead. So its head falls off and you get this.
I fucking called it. But also, I broke the horse.
Well, no wonder speak with animals didn't work, I guess.
Shit.
Hello?
Hi. Do you still have that sugar cube?
We can find you something.
Horse?
I don't think it's a horse, Penelope. Oh, we're still in our clock tower disguises.
You are.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm gonna go run into the kitchen. Through the garden, apparently.
But I think I have some carrots. Actually.
Shit. Okay. Hold on, my window just went lit.
Yes. Let me rephrase that. Do you guys speak like other languages?
English and Druidic and animal right now.
I'm stuck.
Yeah,
in-
no, you don't understand him.
Nope, you don't understand it. I was just confirming
Nope.
it. Nope, you do not understand him.
No, what, like halfling in English? Oh,
Yeah.
I think German? Enough
This is
German?
not a language that you understand.
Great.
Alright, I'm casting comprehend languages. Fuck.
All right, you did it. Now you can understand it.
I take that as a no.
Wait,
Oh.
I can understand you now. Okay. But I don't know if you can understand me.
Oh,
Comprehend languages does not allow you to speak the language. You just understand it.
Shit. Yep.
I'm sorry about landing on you. It's gonna move this way. Don't mind me. And to describe, he is 7 feet tall and 840 pounds of
7 feet tall.
yes.
Ah.
Your head comes up to the bottom of his legs.
Oh god.
Feels
Hold on.
very
Let
bad.
me get you a proper token for this.
Oh, thank you. He feels very bad about almost landing on you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And we're just going to go ahead and nobody else open it, but Theo can open up characters and claim character.
How do I
I'm gonna
claim?
claim
You did it.
character right
You did it.
Hey! I don't know how to zoom in the map again.
Mouse wheel.
Oh! Oh! Don't mind. Wait, how do I move the? How do I? Fuck! How do I move the map? And
I'll
not
tell
the
you what,
whole
I'll do it
screen?
for you.
Yeah,
Here you
there's a
go.
learning curve.
Thank you.
No problem. You should be able to drag and drop as needed as well. You should be able to fully move your token around.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, he is speaking foreign to all of you.
Oh,
So,
No,
Would
he's-
comprehend let you know what language it is, or
does it-
just you just
I think you
auto-
just understand it. I don't think it actually tells you.
Yeah.
Okay. He just kind of looks at her because he thought that she understood, and it's gonna take him like a minute, I guess, if she just doesn't reply back about the sugar cubes. He'll just kind of, yeah, she's not going anywheres. And they just asked her another question. It's like, yeah, so, local to here, and just waits and sees.
She's just gonna shake her head.
So she does.
Can you understand me?
And he just kind of starts registering it.
Which language are you speaking, Penelope,
Oh,
just to
yeah.
confirm?
English.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So slowly it's starting to dawn on him, and he's just like, oh, and like he just
Does the language the centaur is speaking sound anything like a human language?
It's not like a modern human language. You would not be able to like learn this in college or anything.
Gotcha.
There's not a
Yeah.
Rosetta Stone for this.
damn. He is like, and then gets into just this very broken English. Your place?
Oh,
Penelope just points at Anna's.
my place.
Told go see shop.
By who?
Grandpa? Grandpa.
If you want, you can continue speaking in your regular language, and I can translate.
He just kind of nods his head. He's like, okay. Whew, whew. Sorry, I haven't quite used that much. It's still in the works.
She just gives thumbs up.
Ooh. I think you call him Grandpa, right?
You would also know him as Alder.
Oh.
Sorry, it occurs to me I never told you the Grandpa's actual name. It's Alder. My mistake. I'm sorry.
I think he goes by Alder.
Anise hears the name Alder and goes, "My grandpa."
Oh, your grandpa. Oh. Yeah.
So, Horse knows your grandpa.
I don't think he's a horse.
Horse, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Aiden. Aiden Suncatcher.
Aiden.
Suncatcher.
Suncatcher. Oh, that's so cute.
Thank you. I actually had fun with those naming rules.
How do you spell Aiden?
Aidin.
You should see it in the top left corner now.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yay.
Just in case it helps.
I want you to know this man is pure beefy muscle.
In my notebook, I'm literally writing beefy centaur.
Excellent. This brings me much joy.
Okay, so this Aiden knows Grandpap. Sent him here.
Much beef.
Much beef.
How much beef?
Lots of beef.
Where do you come from?
And he'll just be like, so if you go that way, and I'm gonna, leave that discretion to whichever way. For like, how many miles is it? Can he count?
Would you measure it in miles, or would you?
Yeah, you know what? He would measure in fucking clops.
In clops?
In clops. How many clops would a mile be? That's the real question.
Yeah.
Or is it like days of travel?
That is a good question.
For you, for the purposes of what you would do, it was about
it was less.
It was about a morning's travel.
So if you go on Warning Clops that way, you should eventually hit a place called Sherwood Forest.
And again, Ennis will recognize the name Sherwood.
Yeah, he says he's from Sherwood. Or he says he came from Sherwood.
That makes sense.
A morning's worth of clops. I don't know how far that is.
Fast then. Well, Sherwood, he knows Grandpap. All right. Well, that solves that mystery, I guess. Well, can't druid. Where would I find?
He recognizes you saying in Druidic, and he's just like, "Oh, do you need to see the druids?
Do you need to see the druids?
I will." She will talk to him in Elvish. Can you understand what I'm saying now?
Absolutely not. Like he understands Common. He's just really shitty at speaking it. Like it's heavily accented. Like you can tell he just hasn't been around humans. He got the Rosetta Stone, and he might be failing it.
Oh dear. So okay, that's a new one, Elvish.
Oh shit. If he knows your grandpa, you might want to. We should introduce ourselves.
Okay. Ennis Greenleaf.
Yeah, And I'm Penelope.
Oh, oh. He does
And
like
you're-
a little like bow nod. Little body leans forward.
These humans have just introduced themselves to you.
Yeah, they're absolutely humans. He's kind of nervous still because they are humans.
Yep.
Well,
And he's just like, good, good. He's
yeah, we're
confused on how that's, I guess, if she said out loud, like, that's her grandfather. He's like, well, she could be adopted, like, like, me too. Like, okay, okay.
Penelope's just gonna like pull her wig off and throw it down, or not throw it down, because you don't do that to wigs. That's rude.
right, and Anise is going to much more carefully take off her wig and kind of gesture at her ears.
And everything just starts registering. He's like, oh, they're not human. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, I was going to have to explain.
I probably
lot.
didn't need to take off my wig, but
Your hair is very pretty. It reminds me of carrots.
please don't eat my hair.
I will not.
Okay.
We're not entirely animalistic. Jeez.
And there goes my foot in my mouth again.
So,
Racist.
So
What
much
did-
charisma. She doesn't know what to do with it.
so, what did Grandpa send you here for?
Well, I'm looking for well, here actually, if I'm replying to you, are you still translating?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's looking for like new herbs and healing techniques that aren't of the magic variety. So like Gramps had him go towards your place. Or Alden, you said?
Elder.
Alder.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like, go that way. And then also, it seemed to be like this place is a big place. He was gonna scout it out. So he's like, I'll start here and continue forward and just see what I can find. But there were people in there, and he was just kind of like, oh, humans. I was not expecting this. So I kind of froze. But hey, you're not humans.
Nope.
Crisis averted.
Don't tell anyone.
I am but just a horse. I know nothing.
Yeah, we gotta work on your disguise.
It's 1 second, and he just kind of like walks over to the wall and starts trying to pull it out. And it's just one big old tug. Just oops. I'm gonna. I guess if we're safe back here, I won't put it on just yet. But it looks great. It took me months of just. Oh, is there someone? Oh, he panics and he starts putting the hood back on.
No, it's okay.
Is that horse like really sexy
It's a
to anyone
centaur.
else?
It's a centaur.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
They are real.
wait, you thought we were fake?
Not necessarily.
I mean, that is fair. I haven't seen any other people like me in my group. So, yeah. Am I the last one? The
I lived
last
in-
centaur.
I lived in Sherwood for my whole life until a few years ago, and I never once saw a centaur. Or
Oh, wait, you've been through Sherwood? What
didn't-
area?
I'm assuming Penelope's just translating, and we're not.
Yeah.
So, it's like broken English.
Penelope is now in the
What
position
area?
that Anise was stuck in when Penelope was trying to communicate with
Yeah.
German people.
I lived in Sherwood. I grew up deep in the forest.
He just kind of looks at you and he's just like how he didn't see you either. He's just like, And he's looking around for a stick at this point. Like, hold on a second. Do I find a stick?
Do you want to forage for a stick?
I'm foraging for a stick.
Roll survival.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Shit, where's my skills? Do I just click on the
Yep,
skill?
just click on it.
Okay. Survival. Oh, I changed it. I accidentally messed up my score.
That is how you start playing Fantasy Grounds. All right.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait, did I do it right? I don't know what I'm doing. I think I messed it up.
So in the
There we go. There we go.
Yep, so like in the little bottom corner of that plus thing, just grab that it should turn into a hand, and just carry it over to the chat box and roll it like it's a dice tray.
Wait, how do I carry? Oh. Well, shit.
Anise keeps her yard very.
10 is
very
enough to know that there should be sticks here, but it seems to be very well maintained.
Why is your yard so clean? Who does this?
Put the fear of God into my cousins.
He's very distracted. I guess I will.
One thing that the two of you note immediately is that this is a very fast centaur.
Oh yeah.
It's like the full zoomies.
Without the coffee. Let's see. Oh, is that a window? Right there?
Yep, that's a window.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's like doing the like and starts drawing out like kind of generalized force. All right, where are you at?
I'm just gonna go over there and kind of poke right in the middle, like dead center.
Okay. And he just pokes all the way to like one corner, like opposite side. Over there.
Sense.
So Anise, you would know that the way that Sherwood is set up, there's definitely the bigger communal part, and that's actually where the group of you are going to be going later this week. But there are a number of smaller, more individual spots all throughout, with the less social among the elves. The ones who largely are content to just stay at home and, mind their own business. Because they're maybe writing the great novel or tending their own gardens or whatever. And the spot that's being poked here, as you recall, is one of the more hermited elves. It's a nice healer lady that you saw very occasionally, but she didn't really come out and socialize much.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, the exact opposite of where he poked, on the opposite side of the map, would be where Edenstow is, where all the humans live, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is very remote.
Far away from the humans. He'll just kind of wipe that off so there's no trace of it left. Like, oh, I can't reveal anything. Totally didn't just do that. And then he makes a little smiley. Yeah.
Penelope, is it just me, or does that horse somehow do a lot of sit-ups?
He's a very beefy horse, which I don't know if beef is the word you should use to describe a horse.
There's a lot of equine majesty going on over here.
Yeah.
Hey, big boy. He works out, okay?
Those are some really nice biceps.
Now, is she saying this out loud?
Yes.
Yeah, they're absolutely saying all of this out loud.
Okay,
And in
he's gonna
English.
be the total fucking workout bro that he is, and he's gonna be like, you can grab on if you want, watch this.
Oh my god. She's gonna hold onto the arm.
And he's just gonna fucking lift her up, just one arm, like she's a kid just sitting
Okay.
there.
Oh my god, Anna,
Because
this is
it's fun because you have the stats for it. Go ahead and roll athletics.
Oh,
I'm letting you actually justify your stats here.
Please don't roll a 3. Fuck my life.
You didn't.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. Fortunately for you, Penelope's pretty light. But
I
yeah,
mean,
so
with
she
my
grabbed.
carrying capacity, I would hope so.
Yeah, like you did not actually need to roll. I just wanted to see, So
He's
this
not doing- he's
halfling
not-
grabs onto your arm, and you don't have much trouble lifting her up.
I'm not flinging her, is what I'm not
Right,
doing.
you're not flinging her. So like you don't have any real issue lifting her up because you are so freakishly strong.
Yeah.
But you do note that like having a halfling who is apparently carrying more weight than you realized.
Yeah, that'd be the one thing. Like, just wait.
Your balance is a little off, but thanks to having 4 legs and infinite muscle, you definitely power through.
All right, Dice, I'm gonna need you to not.
Hey, at this rate, you're going to be rolling natural 20s in like 15 rolls.
Excellent. Look, it said you got health. Now calm yourself.
Yeah. You did roll a ridiculous hit
God.
die. Like, I do need to take a moment and tell everyone. So we rolled your hit dice, which are D8s, and you're the same level as everyone else. You're level 5. So you got your base, 8. And then we had to roll 4d8 to figure out the rest of it. And you rolled a 7, 7, 8, 7.
Jesus.
You were a pile of health.
I'm a chunky boy.
This chunky boy has
47.
47 HP.
Oh, good. So what I'm hearing is that Aiden is going to be holding the ghost hands from now on instead of
Aiden's just gonna talk politely to the ghost. Because
I've never seen someone roll hit dice like that. It was crazy.
Make love, not war. Says the bench bro.
But yeah, so suffice it to say, Penelope, you are now hanging from the arm of a beefy centaur.
Yeah.
You know, when we left the shop this morning, this is not what I was expecting.
You know, me either.
But I'm not mad.
It's been a whole day. I mean, it's only like, what, noon? I don't know.
It's barely lunchtime.
He kind of just looks at her on his arm. He's like, "What do you mean it's been a day? What's wrong?"
Quite a lot has happened.
Yeah, and then she's just like, we went to go see a friend over in Clock Tower.
Oh.
And like, there was a ghost there. It was a kind of crazy ghost. We had to calm it down, and we convinced it that it was performing in a play, because it was the ghost of an actor. But like, I went to go and help, and like, you have you ever seen a performance before?
Do leaf puppets count?
I mean, they might. Do people take bows when they're done? Or the puppets?
No.
Well, basically, when you finish a performance, you bow when you're done, when people are clapping for you.
Oh, that's the exact opposite reaction.
But yeah, so I went to go and hold the ghost's hand to help it do a bow, and it drained most of my mana and severely damaged me, and also drained my phone battery. And
what's a phone?
Oh, and she reaches into her pocket and pulls out her phone. This is a phone.
He is like big sparkly eyes staring at it. Has no idea what it is, but he pokes it.
It lets you communicate across long distances. Like a sending spell. Without using mana. Human thing.
When he pokes it, it lights up.
Like his brightness like hits him in the eyes and just shields him. He's like, it's angry.
No. It does that. It does that. Actually, hold on. It lit up. Let me see. And she turns the phone towards her. See if there's a message on it.
There is. You just got a message right that moment from Vivi.
Oh, hey. Vivi texted me back.
Vivi is informing you that she's finished her morning lecture and she's got one more this afternoon. But she should be clear about 3 or so if you want to drop by the Modern Magecraft for the evening lecture there. You could pin down the professor afterwards.
Cool. All right, she just texts back, see you then, with a like smiley face and a heart.
He's kind of watching over your shoulder.
But yeah,
mesmerized.
So I just sent a message to my friend Vivi. And yeah, so we're gonna run into her later tonight.
Are they also not human?
Yeah.
Most of the people in this area are not human, or partially not human.
Ah. That makes this a lot easier. They
You're
just kind of.
you're on the right side of town.
We're
You
kind
happen
of
to
a
be in
whole
the
bunch of halves over here. We got a half elf and half devil, I guess, technically, if you want to get real profile-y about it for me. And I think
We don't like to
you're
profile here.
I think you're like half human, whole horse. I think.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of horse going on.
And Penelope is like halfling.
Oh, just makes you like half of the half, just smaller, compact.
We have a friend that's also a half elf. And there's my uncle and cousins who are full elves.
Oh wait, shit. And she just points back at Johnny. She's like, "This is Johnny. Sorry, we didn't introduce her."
It's okay. I didn't introduce myself. That's on me. Yes.
It was casually when he didn't want to like be rude about it.
He's like, "Oh shit."
It's like this is the norm, right? We do like the introductions like 3-4 minutes after like normal conversation, and then we put the names in there. You know, you build the bond first.
I mean,
human customs.
Well, not exactly. We were kind of distracted by horse.
Oh.
And how you managed to get into my garden?
Well, yeah, you know the wall.
You jumped over the wall. Yes.
He just kind of looks forward, looks at the wall where there's not a window, and just walks up the side of it and just kind of looks down at you.
Huh. Are you a spider horse? I also assume you put me back down.
Oh no!
No, you're now at least 10 feet off the ground.
Anise just sits down on the bench. Her eyes are huge. She's just like,
I mean, I'm not spider, as far as I know.
Any weirder?
How are you sticking to the wall?
Oh yeah, see he takes 1 foot off the wall, but the rest are still stuck there. He's like, so these hooves are really great, you know? You just gotta make sure they stay polished and you just walk around places.
So Penelope, do an Arcana check since you're being shown this hoof.
Yes. He's kind of got her like in both arms now. Like he had her dangling, but he's, you know, gentle enough to like know like she might not potentially like being dangling. So he's got her in both hands, you know, you know, and 1 foot right in front of her.
Okay, so this foot that you're looking at here, on the bottom of this hoof, there is actually a bit of a horseshoe. But this horseshoe, instead of being made of like straight metal in the traditional sense for horseshoes, it is metal. But you see on closer inspection a network of what appears to be spider webs that are actually forming into Magecraft sigils all along it. It kind of looks like something that Kwaku would make.
Sorry. This kind of looks like something Kwaku would make.
Would I recognize that name?
Roll history.
Oh shit, okay.
It's funny is like as you were saying that that was literally the thought running my head is it's kind of like something Kwaku would make.
It's gonna be.
Oh, yep. Oh no.
No. You might have heard it at some point, but you've heard a lot of words.
Yeah. I don't know if I remember that one.
Where'd you get these shoes?
It was this really nice place, I think.
Your memory's a bit fuzzy on it. You know you got them at some point.
I look. He might have accidentally done these are pretty, and might have, you know, like with the pie out on the windowsill, just been like, and these are mine. He's not quite sure. He doesn't tend to remember those things.
Oh no.
You just remember for a while in your early life it was really inconvenient when you couldn't,
climb the
climb
wall
things.
or the tree.
Eventually, at some point, somehow, you happen to cross having these things. You don't have that problem anymore.
Yeah, now I can get all the honey my heart desires, and I can fight with the bears on it. So, you know. And by fight, I mean, we just don't like sharing even amounts of portions. I like to have 2/3, and they can have a third.
I do, however, like that your rolls went 3, 4, 6. You're getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Considering the roll I made for you was a natural 1, you have had amazing progression.
I am gonna make it by the end of this. I'll get up to like maybe a 10.
Got that -1 though.
You'll notice very quickly. His butt. Just a good boy in heart, but dumb of the mind.
Pure of heart, dumb of ass.
Yeah. Speaking of which, how healed do you look? Are you looking fine after she had mentioned that?
Yeah, she's full health now since she had her lunch break.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Nobody else looks injured. Like he's just kind of like peeking around.
I don't think Anise took any damage that fight.
Nope.
No,
And Johnny-
everyone's
Johnny
fully
looks
healed. Yeah, Johnny's fine.
Okay. He was just slightly concerned.
Yeah, it was
But
one
yeah.
of those interesting fights where Penelope was the only one who really got close to it.
Ah. He'll kind of crawl down the wall again. You know, if she wants to be put down, I'll put her down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plop.
Ooh.
Very
Are you gonna
gently.
relay the information that it's not he's not some sort of spider
Yes.
centaur hybrid, but
Yes.
it's you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he might
Didn't
have
you
things
know?
that Quacko made.
Oh.
He didn't say that, but
Okay. Good. Not that it would have been a problem if he was half spider, but
oh no,
What?
it would have been a problem.
that would have been a little bit
It just looks at you and then just like.
Wait, are half spiders a thing? Are they like human in the upper part and spider in the lower part? Like, and does it scale up, or are they just really, really tiny on the bottom?
Well, we've only ever met someone that's like what, an 8 spider?
something like that.
And he's just looked like a normal non-human.
Yeah, I mean
Ah.
he's nice.
Yes.
That was said a certain kind of way.
No, like he's a good friend of ours.
Okay, I was like, oh. Do I
It's
sense
so
some
hard for
tension
me to
here?
get around- If you met him and you knew how he did some of the stuff he does, yeah, you'd understand. I'm not a fan of spiders. Ugh.
Just staring at you unknowingly. Just okay. Just nods his head.
Just don't worry about it. It's
He
fine.
believes you.
Ugh. Oh, that's right. I forgot Johnny doesn't know Quaku.
We told Johnny about Quack.
I heard about him. I heard the recap that you gave your cousins.
Kind of
That's true.
peeks in that window. Are those the cousins?
Oh. Sorry.
From at the right building. I have no idea.
No, that's
Just
You saw an elf inside through the main window when you first arrived, and were deciding whether or not to go in. You don't see anyone inside the building immediately next to you.
Okay. Look, he's got the memory of a goldfish. He thinks he's looking at the right building. It's just empty inside. He's like, oh, never mind. Wrong one.
Yeah, we could go inside and get that sugar cube.
Oh,
Say less.
I think I have some apples or carrots left over from the fall.
Say more.
I don't know if we have. I don't know. Are sugar cubes a thing? I know
Yeah.
they're not a thing anymore, really.
No, they still are.
Oh,
I mean,
they definitely are.
they
I
still
say as someone
are.
who.
I definitely had some up in Vermont.
Anise would definitely have sugar cubes.
Okay. Oh, he is like eyeballing them. Like
It's a good thing we
Well,
added that kitchen.
In the kitchen, which is not that building.
Yeah, whee!
oh,
Nope.
I will follow. He's gonna put the horse head back on because he's nervous about getting outside these walls without it. And I just-
You're safe while you're in here.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to put that back on just yet.
Okay. And then
No,
he'll
he wants
follow Anise.
Pokes her
Then.
head through the door. Hey, Buck!
Oh, hi. Yes. Did you find your horse
I did. Where are the sugar cubes?
in the kitchen?
Uh,
Can you help me? Because I can't reach the cabinet.
Oh, right. Yes. Sorry.
and And
Do,
Anise will just turn back to Aiden. Do you have like a vegetarian diet or?
Oh, no,
he
no,
digs them
no.
out from under the tea. Here you go. Right, here you
We,
are.
we,
Thank you. Um,
or I can't really say we. I eat meat too.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, we can. Oh, I think Penelope's here with the sugar cubes.
yeah. Gonna stand in the door.
I want. So I've only come across these recently. There was this, this really nice merchant that was traveling towards this place, and I needed to, discreetly get over here. I had totally didn't connect myself to that. Like he had sugar cube, and they were so good. And now I understand why horses do things for humans or people. And oh my, and he just kind of like slowly reaches his hand over, waiting to get the okay, because he doesn't want to just grab it out of her hand, but he's just hovering aggressively.
Just like, hold out your hands.
And he just puts them out.
I know we had
Drops them in his hands.
I know we had brunch, but do we want to have lunch while we're here?
More food, yeah.
All right.
I will not say no
Anise
to
will
more food.
prepare, some lunch, and a nice big ol' salad for our centaur guests.
You thought we wouldn't roleplay lunch, but here we are.
Hey, I just didn't want you to have to go through it twice, if I'm being honest. Because I had a feeling this is where it was going to go once you had a new friend. It's kind of what you do with all of your new friends.
Oh no, I'm
and
stuck.
at some point, Anise will duck back in. Buck, do you want lunch?
Oh, that would be. Oh, hi! Wow. Are you the horse?
Yes.
Yes. How do I move the screen?
So there's a little gold thing in the bottom right corner. If you click on that and drag in a direction, it'll move the whole thing for you.
Oh, everything's changed.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
It takes a little getting used to, but once you've gotten used to it, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay, so this is Buck right here.
Yep.
Oh, they're adorable.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Welcome to the shop, and I'm impressed that you came in through the back door.
Oh yeah, actually, that is a good question. How big is that door?
I was about to say
You fit. You're medium.
Okay, I'm I'm ducking my head a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to duck your head.
Okay, yeah, he's ducking it in.
Squeeze through the kitchen because of your horse body.
So just as
a squeeze out here in the shop area.
As a fun aside for anyone watching who isn't familiar with how 5th edition centaurs work, if it's a player character, they're medium. If it's a monster manual centaur, they're large.
Huh.
Because they don't want players to get large creatures.
That's fair.
Because that breaks pre-done campaigns because you cannot fit in the dungeon.
Oh.
So they made them all medium, even though for the purposes of carrying stuff, you are large.
Yeah.
For the purposes of your actual dimensions of your height and everything, you are large. But game rule wise, you are medium. It is something that we're hand waving so that you can use the world.
I mean, I can flavor wiggling through some doors. Don't think I won't.
That said, this is funny. When they originally put centaurs in the Unearthed Arcana, when they were playtesting centaurs, they allowed centaurs to function as mounts, even though they were medium. And what it meant was you could infinitely stack centaurs on top of each other because they were medium creatures. So the rule was a smaller medium creature could ride a centaur, which could include another centaur because they're medium. So you could stack 8 centaur on top of each other and just move as a tower.
All the way down.
I know how the guard tower is gonna go in the future.
And so,
centaurs.
And it's just because their carrying capacity is so high that you can actually do this.
God.
And so when they finally released the centaur, they're like, you can't do that. You can't stack forever, but otherwise, yeah, you're medium. Have fun.
Yeah, he'll do a little shimmy.
For our game, I'm going to absolutely allow medium races to ride on centaurs, just not other centaurs, because you can't stack horses in real life, so you can't stack centaurs on centaurs.
That's Twitter talk.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's just kind of tight little fit. He's got to wiggle his little booty. He slides through. Kind of just a little head bow to Buck. Follows behind. Anise?
While Aiden is coming through the door, Penelope is gonna sneak a picture on her phone
Is
and
it Flash?
No,
Okay.
and text it to Vivi with just horse in all caps.
It's a picture of Aiden walking through the back of the shop with sugar cubes.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Like one leg, like just still kind of like behind him as he like squeezes through. Like think like those cats that are like making themselves liquid.
Yeah.
But he's just cube in mouth munching, very content.
Yes, Buck, this is Aiden. He knows Grandpap. Grandpap apparently sent him here.
Oh, good. Okay, then yes. Welcome. I would offer you some candy, but it seems you've already found the sugar.
What kind? What is it? I want to see.
Yeah, you can see sitting on the desk next to him in that little basket. It's
Oh, that
filled
jar?
with colored candy.
Oh, he's around. I don't think he's ever seen anything so colorful.
It's like hard candy, basically.
Oh, he's gonna fucking. He does not know, or unless you're telling him this, because he just instantly throws it in his mouth and just chomp.
You need to unwrap it.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
I
because
didn't
it's
think
more
about-
fun. Give me a Constitution saving throw as you bite into it.
Okay. Where's my Constitution? Do I just drag it over?
Yeah, just drag over the little die like you do for the other ones. You cannot win.
Ah!
Okay, so you bite down and it hurts. You don't chip a tooth or anything, but it hurts.
And there's wrapper.
And there's wrapper. You don't taste anything. All you feel is like slight pain.
Why do you eat this? And he just spits it out.
Anise will just walk over and grab another one and unwrap it and hand it to him.
He tries to chomp it again.
No, don't bite.
Okay, give me another Constitution.
No!
I thought the wrapper made it too.
How do you keep rolling threes? Same result, but it tastes good.
Like,
You don't bite it. You kind of just let it sit in your mouth,
no.
and it dissolves.
he's just so he's so distraught. He's like, there's flavor, but it hurts. Why do you do this?
It's like a salt lick.
Oh. And he just starts to just not chew it. All these threes!
This day.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
You haven't
I'm
broken a
old.
6 yet.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. I had too much faith.
When I woke up this morning, did I expect to be feeding a centaur hard candy? No, I didn't.
I mean,
Are these like all plants over here?
Yeah, they're all
Oh.
growing indoors.
Ooh. He's gonna like, while holding his jaw, just look over and start investigating your plants.
while he's doing that, Penelope's gonna go in the kitchen and be like, Johnny, you just tried to eat hard candy without unwrapping it.
Oh no. Does he think that all candy's like that now?
I have no idea.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about him choking on bubblegum.
We still might.
Oh
Don't give him
no.
bubblegum. Don't give him bubblegum.
We'll get all in his hair.
He would try to swallow it. You eat candy, right? What is candy if you do not eat?
Okay, so Penelope,
Oh.
hear me out.
Okay.
Let's not tell Derek. And then let him
Oh,
get
no.
into an arm wrestling contest.
Oh. Johnny, you're a genius.
I want
Oh
to
my
see this
God.
happen.
But Anise is not
Same,
laughing.
though.
That is Kim laughing.
Oh my god. This has to happen. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. All right, I'm taking bets. Who's gonna win?
I don't know, if I keep rolling the way I do, you might not want to bet on me.
That'll be the one time you roll a 20.
Oh my god.
I'm going to bet on our new friend.
Okay. Oh wait, shit. This is. Oh no. Does this count?
Quite possibly.
Oh no, Johnny, you sneak! Wait, I'm the one who initiated it. Oh
This
no!
is all you.
Oh no! What is this fiddle doing to me? Damn!
Oh no.
Ugh. Okay, but what if we both bet on the same person?
It's not much of a bet then.
What?
Are you gonna go coach Derek?
No. I honestly think that this centaur could bench press Derek, honestly.
Probably could.
Anise kind of wants to see it.
I guess
He
if we
doesn't
both
know.
bet on him and you got Anise to bet on Derek, then we could still have a contest.
Yeah, I mean, like,
We won't have ours if we're on the same thing, though.
yeah. But also, I just want to have another music duel with you.
That's fair. That'll be fun.
But, like, if one of us wins this bet against each other, then, like, that just, I don't think that would be as much fun.
No, that's not as much fun. Besides, you've got fan clubs here. It'd be more fun to music duel you with your fans.
Oh my god, you're right.
Underground concert?
Oh my god! Yes.
I can't see any way this could go wrong. Says Kim, not.
Iden's just chilling by the plants, like
Yeah,
ooh.
The happy
probably-
place?
You're
Happy
probably
place.
quiet enough that Anise can't hear.
He like goes to like pull out his notebook and realizes that his saddlebags aren't on him. He's like, oh shit, yeah, I gotta go get those.
Where did he leave his saddlebags?
Well, apparently not on him because he was disguised as
That's fair.
a horse. I would say he'd have it like nearby, like hidden behind like a bush.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Hold up a second. And he just like fucking scootaloo
Jets off.
jets off in the distance.
Okay.
Are you running back to like the rest of London?
No.
Okay.
I figured he'd like somewhere's in the safe haven, quote unquote. But now that he knows he doesn't have to wear the
Yeah.
horse head, he's like, ah, shit, this is gonna go way faster.
Okay, so yeah,
Totally.
you see the centaur charge out, and at the speed that he's going, he actually runs on the wall, similar to like a Sonic the Hedgehog loop, because it's faster than slowing down enough to make the turn at a slower speed, and dashes out and around the door and around the building.
Yeah, it'll take him like 2 minutes. He'll be back in like a hot second.
Oh,
The centaur is moving faster than any of you are capable of remotely keeping up with.
Huh.
well, no wonder I couldn't keep up with him even when I was a horse.
On the meta level, the centaur's got a move speed of 50 feet.
Jesus.
And that's
Good.
not the end.
Oh,
But Iden is just ridiculously. Okay, got it.
yikes.
He work out.
He works out.
And then eventually he'll just kind of pop back in. Whee! Is this a door? Please tell me that's a door. Oh my god. Just 2 hands. Whee!
I know that wasn't in character, but I like to think it was.
Oh, it absolutely was.
Is that
Like,
what?
Just for your reference, whenever you mouse over something that looks like a door, you actually get an open and close option.
oh shit.
And if you close it like this, you can't see through it anymore. The
Oh.
reason you can see outside right now is because Hemlock is floating around outside, and that's sharing some visibility.
Oh, where is Hemlock?
Oh, right, you're not in
Somewhere.
party vision. Hold on, let me. Now that you're
Yeah.
part of the party,
Hemlock has been
There you
invisible
go.
this whole time.
At some point, Hemlock came back in and is perched up. in the tree.
I don't see Hemlock.
how about now?
He's invisible.
I
yeah.
don't see Hemlock.
Oh, there we go.
Outside
I
the
see
window.
Hemlock now.
There we go.
Oh, that is a bird.
Yup.
Caw.
Oh,
Kind of just perched up in the tree.
We're not going to talk about his mask. I gotta
You know my
read
thoughts on that mask.
I know your thoughts on that mask. We had a whole ass conversation about that mask.
Just kind of looks at the bird like concerned because there's something on its face. Like, what happened to it?
Oh, that's Hemlock. That's a mask that his species wears. Special kind of bird that can fight ghosts.
Ooh.
Hemlock, this is our new friend, Hide and Suncatcher.
Yeah, I didn't Suncatcher. He'll start talking to the bird. He's like, "Oh, you're a pretty cool bird."
Are you talking to the bird?
Oh, I am talking to the
Okay.
bird.
The Hemlock makes some noises back, which Aiden understands are, and you're a pretty cool half horse, half person.
Hey, thanks. I've never seen a ghost fighting bird before. Just thumbs up at the bird, like that's pretty. I don't know. He wouldn't know the term metal. Like that's pretty shite. Bark solid.
Pretty ironwood.
He's like that's pretty ironwood, and just like thumbs up at the bird.
And this sounds like chirping.
Yes.
To you,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, hang on. How long does Speak with Animals last for?
Oh no, you're right. You have that on, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that lasts like 10 minutes or something, doesn't it?
Let me look, but I'm sure 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
you're within that window. Yeah, you can hear Hemlock replying back, like they're having a conversation, and you can understand it.
So you can speak with animals.
Oh. Yeah.
Did you understand what I was saying to you earlier when I thought you were a horse?
It's kind of weird because like in that like out of character, I was like, he's not technically an animal, so like to him, he's like unsure what you're trying to speak. So I was like, okay, what kind of? I was like, because if it's not a designated animal, I was like, is it gibberish?
But we're both speaking like bird right now.
So
like-
Yes.
just to explain
Yeah.
it to you, he has an ability that he turns on to do that, and it was not on earlier.
Yeah, no, it wasn't on earlier though. Yeah. But also like meta, I'm like, if you're doing that to humanoid, I was like, I don't know if that would actually work.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Yeah. So he was just like, person speaking. gibberish.
Although you're not humanoid.
Oh, you're right. But it still wouldn't be animal.
Yeah, it still wouldn't have worked, but it's just like
Yeah.
just for reference.
Correct.
'Cause
I am not.
That's a
human.
thing we're gonna have to remember: is you're the only player character race that is not considered humanoid, and that's gonna
Yup.
destroy me.
It's gonna be hilarious. It's okay. I'll forget with you until someone hits me with like cold iron. Because wouldn't I have like awful iron resistance?
Um,
I'm assuming.
that doesn't affect you the same way that it does others.
Okay.
The main
was
thing is
like-
that there are a whole bunch of spells that just don't work on you because you're not humanoid, and we're gonna forget.
Oh, we will. So yeah, I'm chilling with the bird.
But yeah, he just cast speak with animals, so that's what just happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can speak with animals. Okay.
Yeah. It just responds back in bird since you're also talking in bird right now. The most fluent conversation you both have had yet.
Buck is over there like.
Buck
they're
is like,
each other.
they're tweeting at one another. Is that a thing?
I mean,
Is that a thing in 2005? Do people tweet yet?
Hold on.
No.
I think I do.
I don't think Twitter was a thing yet.
I'm looking it up.
I'm happy to be
When-
wrong.
I was like, YouTube was what, like 2007, if I recall. So I don't think so.
I think YouTube was like 2004 or 5-ish.
Oh no, it's just barely not existing yet because it was created in 2006.
Ah, gotcha.
We're in 2005, so no, people do not tweet at each other. yet. Yeah,
Thank goodness.
you know,
Oh,
I think this is one of those weird druid things that we just sort of let go, right?
YouTube
Yeah.
was created in 2005 in February, so it is brand new.
It's true.
Yeah,
YouTube
Oh,
is
they-
only 2 months old, and it's already
That's right.
terrible.
that's what I thought. It's older than anyone thinks it is. Yeah.
Penelope fully has a YouTube account.
Probably. She's one of those early adopters.
Yeah.
She's got a YouTube account, and she's got like a MySpace.
Yep.
Oh yeah, she has.
Because she's a band. Like, she absolutely has a MySpace.
Yeah.
It's where all the bards went. Yeah, I remember the first time I saw YouTube, it was when Stephen Colbert did the White House press dinner.
Mm.
That was the first time I watched something on YouTube, and it was like 2005-ish.
Yeah,
remember
I
seeing it
joined in
very early.
2007, totally not listening to Harry Potter remix music.
I remember watching anime in several parts on YouTube. Those were the days.
God, that would have been such an upgrade over the way I used to watch anime. Real
Oh, I
player
mean, it
files. Ugh.
Break it
yeah,
down into 3
um,
parts.
yeah. So we just ignore the fact that they're making bird noises at each other.
As long as they're happy.
Yeah. As long as they don't start bird fights.
I don't like the
You
bird fight
want to
idea.
throw wings, man? I'm just kidding.
I mean, if they were to have a bird fight, Anise can't turn into a flying bird, but she could turn into like a flamingo or
ostrich.
something.
I think I can turn into an ostrich.
An ostrich, that's right. You can turn into an ostrich because they can't fly.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna look.
I cannot turn into other animals.
No, you would be outnumbered. The birds would outnumber you.
Bird fight.
But you have so much HP, it's okay.
It's all good.
Giraffe. Frog.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just like, so what's the plan? I mean, am I holding you all up or anything?
Not necessarily. We were checking out parts of Clock Tower, doing some research, but we didn't necessarily have any plans until later tonight.
We were going to go by the botany department at the gardens.
Botany, you say?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
I go with you?
Sure.
Excellent.
Well, it may not be safe for you. Clock Tower is just nothing but human.
I am a horse. I don't know what you're talking about. He just puts the horse head back on.
We gotta work on your disguise, buddy.
It looks like a good horse disguise.
I don't know why we would bring a horse with us to the botany department, though.
Well, I can't just make these legs go away.
Welcome to the party's new adventure.
Taking horses into places horses should.
Yep.
Look, out of character, I was like, why make him more humanoid? And when you could be more horse? Because we had talked about this. Because there have been pictures of centaurs where they've got the fake horse front, but their human torso is like the riding with the fake legs. And that's fine and dandy until they ask you to dismount. I was like, that's not happening. He can't get off this horse. So, he is horse.
Hold on, I have an idea.
I'm
gonna run up and cast minor illusion to make the horse half look like a people half.
Is he still 7 feet tall?
Yes.
Okay, so when you say the horse half, you mean the
4 feet.
The 4 legs?
Yes.
And just
this is specifically, I want to make it look like the bottom half of his body is a human body and not a horse body.
That's still gonna be hilarious. Because
Okay.
It's still 4 feet out.
It's all I got right now.
Okay. Someone's gonna walk through that blank space and just hit like an invisible wall, and it's just gonna be his fat ass. Okay.
Okay, so
Like, where are my legs?
What you learn very quickly is that minor illusion does not make things invisible. So the front half of him looks like a person with a giant chunk of horse sticking out of his back.
Oh,
with an extra back, 2 legs and a tail.
Did you please tell me there's clothes on him? Because he is technically naked as a horse. Ooh, please.
You've just given him whatever outfit you want him to be wearing exactly while he's standing there until he moves. Because it will stay where you cast the illusion.
Oh no.
He's got some really stylish pants on.
I don't think this is going to work.
No.
Like the horse. It just puts the horse head back on. I think this might work a little better.
Now what you have is the body of a human being wearing a horse head with a horse sticking out of his back.
All right, hold on, back up. Like,
let me get back into the illusion. Hold up, sorry. Walks back 2 whole feet. Just how do I look? Do I look human?
Oh boy.
I don't think this is gonna work, Penelope.
Okay, I'm just gonna dispel the minor illusion.
Okay.
I
Maybe
tried.
Just looks over at us.
we could get Vivi to polymorph him, maybe.
Oh shit! Someone knows how polymorph.
That's what she used to turn
That's
what's his face into a
right.
cow.
Yeah.
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 Wait. Somebody into a cow.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's a long story. We'll tell you about it later. Just don't worry about it. She was very excited to turn that person into a cow.
I mean, that is fair.
He did deserve it. Yeah. Oh god, so now we have so we'll have to sneak a horse into the botany department.
I mean, you know that it's outdoors and open to the
Yeah.
public.
So that'll make more sense.
You're gonna have a much harder time sneaking a horse into like one of the other departments of Clock Tower.
All right, she's
Oh,
gonna
man.
text Vivi again, following up the horse text with
Okay, as you pull out your phone to do that, you notice that she sent you a reply, and it's just a picture of Heather Saxcoat staring deadpan at you like, what did you do?
oh no. She just sends back a text. Don't worry about it. Could you polymorph this guy to look human?
She's going to... I need to make sure she can do that. I'm pretty sure she can.
And
But-
I'm
Look, he's still on board with the horse plan. Just casually trot on over to that botany garden. Take a peek, see. Oh yeah, he's got his saddlebags. All right, yeah, he's like drawing out the plants. There are no names on the plants. He just draws them out.
What?
He's taking notes of these plants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like cross-referencing if any of them are similar to the Sherwood ones, or if they're completely new that he hasn't seen yet.
Most of the ones in here, the majority of the ones in here would be transplants from Sherwood.
Oh, okay, so he would recognize them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he absolutely is like, oh yeah, no, I want to get into that botany area. He just looks at Anise. Botany, please. Just broken English.
We'll see what we can do.
The more he has to disguise as a human, the better his English will get. Yay!
Is there anything you could do to his horse head thing to make it look more horse-ish?
Oh, it's just the eyes, I promise. He explains how he made the horse head. Well, you see, when it comes time for shedding, you just take the brush through and get all the extra hair. And then I had my one friend, she was in on this. Please don't tell the others I'm out right now. They have no idea. So she glued it onto this nice leather thing, had the little holes right there so I could have the eyes, but they're see-through. That's why they're a little glassy. And if you noticed in the one photo, it's very light, but there is a line where it meets on his torso.
I mean, I guess it'll work for now. I don't know that there's much that I could do to help the eyes.
I mean, you could just put some, I don't know, something on the eyes. Just
Googly
sleep away.
eyes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and house rule this because
Uh-huh.
rules as written, humans do not appear on the list of things that you can polymorph things into, but I don't care. So just clarifying for any people in the future who are being critical of this. I know humans aren't on the list and I don't care.
Oh boy.
There is no mechanical advantage that can be exploited by turning something into a human because humans kind of are mediocre.
Oh,
So-
Centaur supremacy.
Where we are now.
So
Well,
if you get polymorphed into a human, it will work, although your stats will become average human stats, which means you'll have like all 11s and no bonuses.
Oh no, my carrying capacity.
Your carrying capacity
No.
will go away. You will be the most bland human.
I think he's actually would have like a crisis about having human legs if this happens. So
You'd have to learn how to
don't
walk.
mind him.
You would have to learn how to walk.
No, he literally has to.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody realizes. I don't think he realizes. Like, the moment his legs turn human, he's gonna fucking be jello. Like,
You're gonna fall over.
Butt ass naked. Just...
Well, I mean, technically, when you get polymorphed into animals, you gain the things that they know, so you'd be okay.
Oh, okay.
Like you would be like functionally like an adult
A
human.
newborn fawn just walking, but it's not graceful.
You would be walking. You would be
It's like Ariel when she gets her
okay.
legs.
So this is the thing that I have to tell you, like real talk on it. If you get polymorphed into human,
Okay.
you will become weaker, slower, more fragile,
Oh.
far less wise, but much smarter. Much smarter.
Oh.
Because your stats would all round out to 11s.
And that is better than his 8.
Yep. He'll become smarter yet weaker in almost every other way.
His English suddenly got a lot better. Actually, yeah, he'd be turned into a human. He'd be like, what is English? I'm fluent now.
Things
God,
to think
yeah.
of. So yeah. So
Does anyone want to preface this before they try and morph this poor guy?
yeah. So your
Are you just gonna
reply
hand-
is that like, I mean, I can ... or I could turn him into a cow.
He's already got 4 legs.
She just texts back, "Don't turn him into a cow. I think that might make things worse."
She replies rather quickly because now you've got her attention. Fair enough.
I suppose. I mean, rich people ride horses around London all the time. So I suppose we could just be going out for a nice casual walk with a bird and a horse.
I
You could
mean,
ride him around.
Could
I don't
we
know if
pretend to be cops or something?
as I say, I don't know if this is a thing that actually exists or not, but I could forge a horse license.
Need
Like
a
a
ri-
license to ride a horse in a public place.
need a
Do you need a
license?
license to
You
ride
need
a
a
horse?
license to ride a horse.
I'll just get a piece of paper that says I know what I'm doing.
Hang on, Google.
Oh.
Do you
Oh.
need a
Public
license
horse license.
All I can imagine is like
horse?
you're in the hardware store and it's like, don't bother me, I know what I'm doing.
Completed.
What are the rules for? Is it legal to ride a horse through central London? Is an
Yes, it is
actual
lawful to
question.
I mean, I would assume there's carriages.
Not recommended because of the vehicular traffic swirling around you.
Don't they still do carriage rides?
So they're allowed but
Like,
not recommended.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I'm. Penelope's gonna like quickly forge a horse license just to be safe.
However, they
God.
must follow the rules of the road and the statutory requirements for the animal for road use. Observe all traffic regulations as you would with any vehicle, and make sure the horse doesn't block any other traffic or pedestrian.
Well,
No, I don't want to downvote. Okay. Okay, but it doesn't.
There's
look...
a highway code for horses.
I don't think you have to have a license, but.
Well, he can go fast,
Oh,
so.
it's 404. Okay, well.
Okay, well I'm
You
still.
have to put on your horsey turn signal, I guess, like you would when you're on a motorcycle.
just
I
like
like
using
hand
your arm.
signals.
Waving
Yeah.
my arm around frantically, but you guys can't see.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and forge a horse license.
Okay.
How do I? What would I roll for forging a horse license?
You have the saddlebags, so you have a saddle.
No,
No?
he just saddlebags, but he's got a blanket that'll put on his back for you all.
I suppose we could fashion some sort of something to look like a bridle and reins.
Are you actually? Do you say this out loud?
Yeah.
He just looks at you in horror. Hold up, you want to put what? Where?
I mean, I've never seen anyone riding a horse around London that didn't have reins.
Anise, I didn't know you were into that.
That's
I kind of
Everything we
assumed
can
she
do to
would
not
be.
stand out. Everything we can do to not stand out in the clock tower. as non-human.
I guess if I have the horse head on, but please don't try and do that to me without that on.
Oh, definitely not. No.
That's
That's no.
that's a
barbaric.
little. We don't know each other that well yet.
Absolutely barbaric. I would never do that otherwise.
I'm also slightly concerned because that is. I mean, I know I am quote unquote horse, but
Okay,
that's just a little demeaning.
Penelope, give
No
me
inherent there.
an intelligence check with proficiency.
An intelligence check with proficiency.
Yeah. So you can just roll your intelligence, and then we will add 3 to it. Okay, so you're at 16. You somehow, having just discovered it existed, nonetheless, through the aid of your phone finding pictures, forge a horse license.
Oh my god! What a pro!
As you're doing this, Buck is watching on, and he's like, "Hey, Penelope,
Huh?
are you good at forging licenses?
Yes.
Buck wants to
Let's
drive.
talk later. Let's talk later. Let's talk later."
What do you need? What?
Buck wants to drink. Buck wants
Wait,
to
she
drive.
like leans closer. What do you need?
Look, I think it would be a lot easier on behalf of myself and many of my friends if we had actual licenses for when we run into mortal authorities.
I will make one for you because you're Anis's cousin.
Thank you.
I am telling Uncle.
He could probably benefit from one too. Like, all of us have no official existence in this country.
I have a horse license.
Penelope just pulled.
Okay,
Wait.
that is fair. I just want to make sure you're not doing this to, I don't know, be a hooligan or something.
Hooligan.
Having a license
Just-
would not make it easier to be a hooligan.
Just clippity clop. Hooves on the table.
Okay, but
Hooligan. What kind of time is that?
okay, but guys, I've got this, and she just like reaches into her bag and just like puts her like license and stuff, like basically has a bunch of documentation that she lays out on the table. She's like,
Ah.
just if anybody needs anything, let me know. I've got this.
Penelope, are you Jason Bourne?
No?
Okay.
I guess I was assuming that Anise would have had some sort of documentation in order to own the shop, but maybe not.
I mean, because the shop is off the grid, you wouldn't need it.
That's true.
Penelope actually flies on like commercial airlines and stuff. Like, she actually has to have fake IDs and all that.
Yeah, and it's not like, well, she made one for Jan Sack's coat, but like all of her stuff says Penelope and has a last name that I don't remember off the top of my head. Because that's how I'm rolling apparently. But yeah, it has a name on there. And
Like, Penelope exists in the real world where she gets taxed and whatnot, so she actually has all the documentation to back up her human identity.
So yes, like if any of you guys need help blending in that sense, I've got you. And then she just tucks it back into her bag.
Suppose that would make things much easier. Especially if we're going to be dealing with Clock Tower more.
Yeah.
While they're talking, it's a lot of words.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of government words that he doesn't know. Just gonna take a little leggy on the table and just slide that nice little box closer. And he hasn't learned his lesson, but he's gonna take some of those hard candies and just right into the saddlebag.
Okay,
Like a big handful.
give me
maybe
a
two
sleight of
handfuls.
hand check. See how obvious you are at this. Like, this is the first time someone's had to roll sleight of hand in a long time, and I'm glad it's someone who doesn't have that hand.
I got an 8! I think. Wait, where'd it go? Where's my dice?
I don't see it.
I rolled. Oh, I don't. Oh, it bounced out of here. Okay, hold up. Damn it, the 8 is gone.
Perception was lower as a horse. Wow.
Fuck!
We'll honor the 8. We'll honor the 8.
I still see it
So
because I have a passive perception.
that means I'd have a 9 with my +1.
Yep.
It's still not that great.
Yep. So
It's not for it.
you all casual, like using your human arms, stretch a little bit, like nothing big deal's going up, and then you awkwardly throw a giant heavy horse leg up on the table, slide it across the wood, and knock over the basket.
Oops. Bends down. I got that.
You can.
Starts, putting it
Yeah,
back,
never
but
mind.
there's definitely less candy in that box than there was prior to that stuff dropping.
Anise is just gonna pretend she didn't see anything.
I think there's an unspoken agreement that no one's going to comment on this because everyone sees it with their passive perception.
Look, this is gonna come in handy later. You just wait. I know its use, okay? Dude.
Across the room, you just hear Hemlock go, smooth.
He just makes eye contact, like nothing went down, and just casually just trots back this way.
As you casually trot back that way, you hear a crunch as you step on one of the pieces of candy.
Oh no! Shit! Shite! He goes down.
While he's doing that, Penelope's putting her wig back on and adjusting it just to pretend she didn't see any of that. Like, yep, definitely didn't see anything happen just now. I don't know what you're talking about.
No horse crimes at all.
No horse crimes. Hey,
Not
maybe
here.
well, now that we've got this all figured out, we can go ahead and go to the botany department, I guess.
Okay, but I still want to
Excellent.
have lunch.
Okay, yeah, we can have lunch.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
And then we have lunch.
And then you have
Okay.
lunch. Advanced clock, 1 hour. We did it.
Yeah. He's got his eyes on Buck now.
At some point during lunch, Penelope will just be like, all right, Johnny, so music duel, Wednesday night, fan club, it's a date.
All right. Where's the
All right.
fan club?
It's over in Modern Magecraft.
Okay.
It is.
Is this like over the lunch table?
Yeah, but she's like whispering it. I
Oh,
just
okay.
want to whisper.
No, you're good.
Giant ear elf Buck leans over and he goes, I'll make sure everyone knows and is there.
Okay, don't. Just tell them there's a good reason to show up on Wednesday.
All right.
Just don't ruin this for me, Buck.
I would never ruin this for you. Are you kidding? I get to see you perform.
Uh,
I don't even have to pay Ticketmaster.
you know,
Wait, are you charging money?
For
I,
this?
like,
No?
Excellent. Then I'll make sure everyone knows.
If
I won't tell them why, but I'll tell them it's worth the time.
if you can keep it on the down low, but also let everyone who needs to know, then I will hook you up with free tickets for life.
Like my life or your life? I guess it's moot.
My life, obviously, because I'm dead. I'm not giving any more concerts.
Look, I don't know how bards work. Some of them are spooky.
Well, I mean, I don't know how necromancy works either.
I mean, we could
I do.
find out.
Just-
Wait, now that you mention it, could your necromancer friend bring back Freddie Mercury?
I don't.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, that would be an amazing duo. I would gladly open a concert for reanimated Freddie Mercury. However,
Status update. Penelope now has a wish for the Grail War.
oh my god. Oh my god.
it's like I changed my mind. Fuck.
I will
Mary.
kill 6 people to bring back Freddie Mercury. I'm in it.
I mean, that's a good wish, though. Okay, to be fair, I would fight in the Grow War for that.
Okay, but like if she did actually win, you know it would have to be playing in the background. We are the champions.
Yeah, I was literally
Yeah.
about to say that.
Yeah.
She just holds up the grail. We are the champions.
Aiden just lifts you up. your much taller grail in hands above head.
The best part of this is it's all still kind of on brand for Type Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can only imagine how they would somehow turn Freddie Mercury into a saber face with like a goatee.
Okay, but I would
A mustache
actually
or
pay
something.
to see that. I'm not gonna lie.
Such is the world of fan art.
We need to commission an artist right now.
He'd be like Freddie
Yeah.
type Mercury, and it would be terrifying.
Well, he
BRB, I gotta
famously
go commission
said
somebody.
that people could do whatever they wanted with his image, remix it or transform it,
Oh
as
my
long
God.
as long as it wasn't boring. So
You know what?
Well, there's options there.
Ugh.
hang on, I have to find something on YouTube. I'm not gonna
Oh,
play
no.
it, obviously.
Something for later. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
assuming Buck is also like as like full elf, half elf.
He's full elf.
Full elf?
Yeah.
Oh,
Buck is
explains
full
the
elf.
extra long ears.
Yep.
Yeah, those are ears that could stab someone in the eye.
Yep.
All right, I assume we're done with lunch.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've successfully done lunch. You've successfully set a duel time. For context of this, Wednesday night will be your music duel. Thursday morning is when you're going to Sherwood.
Yep.
Yep.
So timelines exist. Today is still Monday, so you've got a few more
Hey.
days in London.
Sure is.
It certainly is a Monday.
What a lovely Monday.
For context, you arrived in Paris like 5 days ago.
Yep. Sure did.
You're a busy
We were-
bunch.
What? Saturday? Friday?
You came to London on Saturday.
Yep.
Sunday
You're
was
like
your
2 days.
downtime day.
Yep.
Oh.
Which
You
we
only
spent
fought the Rat King.
the Rat King. Yep.
Lord.
And,
This
and
is why
then-
we're following different rules for long rest. Otherwise, you'd never have spells.
Yeah.
Although, hey, we've moved the clock faster in the last few sessions.
It's true.
In the last few months.
I mean,
boy.
You
Sure
spent
did.
like 10 sessions on the evening of March 31st. So
Oh wow.
that was the long party.
It's true. All right.
Yeah, he's ready to go whenever you all are. He's excited
Yeah.
about the botany place.
All
Okay,
right.
so you're horsing it up.
I'm horsing it up.
All right.
He's horsing around.
Yeah, and he'll put the blanket on his back so they're not like on his, bare back, and they got a little comfort, little cushion.
All right. In that case,
Aiden, just so you don't get confused. Wait, did we already tell you our clock tower names?
Oh
Wait.
no, do I need a clock tower name?
No.
You know, if you would like one, we can come up with one for you. However, I think your name works well enough.
But then they know my identity, would they not?
That's, you know what? That's fair. So yeah, let's come up with something.
Yeah.
But my clock tower identity is Jan Saxcoat.
John Saxcoat.
Jan.
Oh, Jan.
Yon.
Oh, I see. I pull these up
Um,
again to the side.
And that goes
there
with,
you go. You're now horse.
that goes with my friend Vivi. She's currently at the clock tower right now. Her name is Hither Saxcoat, so we're Hither and Jan. She's my older sister, sort of. Annis's name is Market Foxby.
Oh.
Johnny's name is Scarlet Pumpkin Tickle.
It's true.
And,
Very regal family.
very regal, much noble,
Very American.
very American. And then Buck, I don't know if you're coming with us. You're not coming with us. But if you ever need to know Bucks, it's Middle Didsbrook.
Just stairs. Little what?
Middle Didsbrook.
Yep.
Oh, middle.
Middle Didsbrook.
Now,
And,
to be fair, I feel like if the horse starts talking your code names, might have some problems.
This is
The
more
jig is up,
so
yeah.
you don't get confused
Oh.
when we start talking about people you've never met.
That's fair. My response will be, nay.
Yay.
Ooh, okay.
Nays in British.
Amazing.
Nay.
All right.
That is a very British horse.
All right. So
Where's
Aiden,
my monocle?
where would you like to be? If we have to come up with a clock tower horse name for you, would you rather be Newton Pomore or Lower Ainsmore?
These are awful names. Is there a third option? I mean, Newt's. I mean, like we can shorten it to Newt.
Hold on, I got.
Why is your horse a frog?
Don't worry about it. Hold on, I got you. You've got Peter Petals, Rosa Gelber.
I figured you were just gonna name me Sparkles or something.
No. We got a theme going here.
In case you get turned into a human.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've got Alfred Roller. Let's see. Ruby Clover.
I like the clover
Linda
part.
Flowers. Birch Plantation. Wait, no, your cousin is Birch. Never mind. No, Beach. He's Beach. Never mind.
I mean, I do have a relative named Birch, but that's neither here nor there.
The family's got a bit of a naming scheme going on.
So it's neither hither nor yon.
Great. Now I have to write that down because it's canon now.
Yeah.
And,
oh yeah, you complain. You're not the one who has to make these characters.
Sunrow. Okay, yeah, that's all I got in the deck of really shitty mage names.
Let's see. I guess Newton. Call him Newt for short.
Newton Pomore.
Newton Pomore.
That does sound like a clock tower name.
It really does. God, it does.
So we have this
Well, we can explain it later.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Just let it sit for a minute.
Just let it be? Okay.
Just let it be.
Yeah. To the clock tower.
If we must.
Hop on my back.
Should I...
Someone lift me onto his back.
I will lift you.
Wait, should I become a horse too? And then we can be two riding two horses?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. I'll become a smaller horse, so you can ride me, and then Johnny can ride on. Aiden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That what? Okay.
Or as my clock tower name,
Newton Pomore.
Okay.
I hope there's not a raven knocking at my door.
Quoth the raven.
Nevermore.
Newton Pomore.
God. So I can turn into a draft horse, or a pony. I can be a pony.
Be a pony.
I'll be a pony.
Well, I guess I need to make sure to not go too fast then. I was gonna go highway speeds if we were taking the highway.
What is your pony's movement speed?
My pony's movement speed is 40 feet.
Yeah, you can't keep up. Blah.
It's only 10 minutes. I was gonna cast Speak with Animals on you before, but it's only 10 minutes, and we're gonna be riding for longer, so it's moot. So
It's all good. If necessary, the communication is possible.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I appreciate that the art lined up so that Johnny could hop on the back of a horse. She is now a centaur.
Hey.
Did she just go baboon?
No, I accidentally clicked that.
That's funny.
I need to find.
I'm gonna ride a baboon through the streets of London.
Riding. Where's the war? Where's the war?
Where's my war horse?
Well, there's the.
The pony.
A pony.
My brain is just stuck on that one song, and I shouldn't, but I want to let it out.
Hold on, do it.
I don't have it on the list, but I assume I could become an ostrich. There's the warhorse. Okay, that's all the wild shape I can.
Okay. Since you just ate, you got your wild shapes back, by the way.
So I can do one more.
Yeah. That's the fun thing. Like, you reach the point where you get them back on a short rest.
Woo!
I think you might have always got them back on a short rest. I don't remember. But regardless.
They vanished from. Okay.
Okay, so onward, we're not going to drag you along the map. So I will ask the question of, do we want to start that now, or do we want to start with botany next time?
I mean, I'm cool with starting now.
So
Yeah.
we can do either or. I have till about like 10:20 at the latest.
Okay. Yeah, we can do botany.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have a set goal there, so
We're just kind of.
I don't know what you're talking about. I absolutely do.
that's fair. That is a fair point.
Me and my 9 stealth take some stuff.
All right. So yeah, you as a pair of equestrians, you make your way down to the
Downtown.
gardens.
And I'm home.
Yeah, that's gonna keep happening. I blame Mercer.
Oh, it's just the karaoke in me.
That's fair. Look, I ran an anime music video contest for 5 years when that song was popular. I've heard that
Bruh.
song a lot.
Karaoke, my friend. Karaoke. And I when we got that second horse, my brain was just like, look at that horse. That horse is amazing. Give it away.
Oh, that horse cannot finish that song though.
Nope. Nope.
That horse is not compatible with that song.
Nope.
Uh,
What a nice
internet people,
guy.
ask your parents.
Or maybe don't.
Or maybe don't.
Don't. Please
so
don't.
welcome to the gardens.
I like
To be
the
honest,
greenhouse.
I don't know what that song is.
Good.
I'll tell you later, or not.
It's
Yeah.
because I'm a meme lord.
All right.
I just had a birthday.
All right. So yeah, the botany department is located in plain sight within the Royal Botanic Gardens in southwest London. Some background for anyone listening in who is not familiar with them. It's a World Heritage Site. It spans on 300 acres, has over 1,100 staff, including its own police force, so you may see other people on horses, and has more than 50,000 species of plants and fungi. It also houses a library with more than 750,000 volumes and over 175,000 prints of plants and plant-related materials available to the public. Unlike the rest of Clock Tower, which can hide underground or within bounded fields between crowded neighborhoods that no one ever seems to think to enter, the botany department requires so much sun and manpower to maintain that it was simply easier to set it up out in the open. Visiting scholars of the plant and fungal kingdoms are given subtle redirection away from anything not meant for normal, mundane, muggle eyes. Tourists find themselves drawn to beautiful greenhouses and ornamental buildings that are super pretty and absolutely meant to distract away from the work that's actually going on. And for the most part, only people that are more aware of the world of mages can actually find the parts of this in plain sight that are devoted to things that are more unusual and higher research for magecraft. That said, you don't know anyone there, so you're going to have to wander for a little bit.
I'm sure Anise has been here before, but she's never been able to wander into the clock tower part.
Yeah, so Anise has been here and she's wandered around in the past because obviously you would. And what you found in the past has been that there are definitely some areas that have herbs that you recognize as being useful in potions, but they don't seem to usually line up with the ones that you actually use. Like, you get the impression that the clock tower approach to botany and potions is rooted from a same source to the druidic approach, but they took it in a different direction. So you see them dancing around the revelations that you were taught essentially when you were much younger, but they seem to have doubled down in different stuff. But you've never like directly encountered someone from Clock Tower here, though you've come close a few times and you've dodged them, as you've had no desire to actually talk to them. You do know, however, from your previous experience of visiting, that there are certainly Clock Tower people throughout, and you can identify them because they're still wearing, they're wearing both like staff uniforms, but also like their staff uniforms happen to be a little bit more in line with like the colorings of Clock Tower. So they can identify each other, and if you know what you're looking for, you can probably find them. But to everyone else, they're just walking around in relatively normal outfits. The garden is also filled with hidden paths like the ones you've taken throughout London, which again, sort of direct you to the more supernatural parts of it without attracting attention as you walk down them. Like, people don't seem to notice anyone walking directly on those lines. So, once again, you've got a fast pass throughout. Also, when you're walking on those, no one seems to notice that you're riding horses.
Woohoo!
Which was not what I planned when I wrote this, but it makes sense.
Don't mind us.
Don't mind the
Co-op.
Anise, you still doing good?
Sure.
Still
Yay.
horsey?
Not,
Still horsey?
Nodding.
Okay. Cool. I don't know where we're going.
Who's-
There are lots of plans.
Who's on who again?
Oh, I'm on Anise since she's pony size. Johnny.
Johnny is
on-
riding on you.
Okay.
It would have been funnier to do it the other way, but this makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Draws less attention.
Mhm.
Johnny, you doing okay up there?
Oh, I'm fine. I can't quite get over the fact that this horse has abs. You notice that Johnny is like got her arms around the front of the horse.
I was just about to ask that. You're like whispering back to her, just like, this won't blow our cover, right?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Now she's probably getting a lot of his arms because again, he's holding the neck on the inside.
Yeah,
like-
yeah. Like it, for the people who like are trying to visualize this.
Oh, let me get the picture.
Oh, you've got the picture handy.
Yeah, I should. I sent it to you. Hold on, hold
Yeah,
on.
I should have it. Let me find and share that.
It's pretty glorious. It's a stick figure. Don't mind it. I was like, I look. You don't understand. I spent 4 days working on those abs. Okay, I was
yeah,
committed. And then I was like,
you okay in there?
All right, here we go. I'm gonna
Your horse
share
head?
this picture.
Are you okay in your horse tube?
Horse tube.
I just wanted to say the phrase horse tube.
All right, let me make sure this is in a directory that all of you can see. I appreciate that this gets to technically go in the PCs folder.
I'm so glad. I want you to know I had multiple ways on how this meeting could go. I was very excited and ready.
All right.
Yeah, I have to admit, wasn't expecting a centaur.
That makes it fun.
Yeah.
I personally can't wait until you have to get in a car.
Oh, 100%. That poor car's back rear is just gonna on the ground. Honestly, it might actually be easier to just get on top of the car and just sit.
Oh.
Here you go.
I pulled
This
up
is what's
the-
going on.
Oh
Oh,
no.
is it not loading? Oh, there it is.
Takes it a second.
So he can swivel his head around and like, if there's something he really wants to know. No, if you had the apple out in your hand, I want you to know 100% if he did come closer to you when you like if you were on the other side, was that if he was not being smart enough, that hand would have jutted right out of the mouth. But if he was, he just kind of like face down, pick up the apple, but you'd feel no tongue. It's just hand grab. It's got access.
So that is what Johnny is currently riding on. And so with her arms around the torso of this horse, She's got like a combination of elbows and eventually abs.
Oh yeah. Well, she reaches a little lower because again, he's grabbing the top. She's probably like
Yeah.
she's getting right at like that navel and the abs,
Yeah.
and like he's she's got plenty to just.
This
get it
is a
on.
different experience than I was expecting today too. But hey, you worked on those abs. We're gonna acknowledge them.
Thank you. I'm so glad because I literally that one meme kept me sane.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'll show
Alright.
you later.
So yeah, you continue. Essentially, Anise, I guess you're driving.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go? Would you like to just follow a path towards something more magey?
Sure.
Okay. So as the two of you are traveling down this path, you get to one of the more remote parts, and as you get further down, you see a figure a little up the ways, and this figure is wearing a black hoodie and a straw hat with a little green bow on it from a distance. Feminine figure, a bit shorter. And Anise, the horse, would understand that this is someone who works with Clock Tower based on the general look and cut of this outfit. You've seen this before.
Mm-hmm.
She seems to currently be tending to some flowers.
Should I look out? Or, like, what?
Anise will approach.
As
Okay.
a horse?
Yeah.
Which means
Okay.
Penelope will approach.
Oh, God.
Upon noticing you approaching, since she is also technically standing in that lane and can see you,
Hi.
you see this lady.
Oh, she's cute. Oh, no.
Oh. Oh. The horse
She
instincts
notices
and feet
the
the
pair of equestrians riding up to her with a very tiny rider on the first one.
Oh God.
Oh, hello.
All people that are actually here for botany are horses. And can't talk. I love this.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
he can talk, but that would be a problem. So.
Well, I can't talk.
Hello, welcome to the botany department. I'm assuming if you're walking this way, you know what that means.
Yep. Hello.
Hi, welcome. How can we help you? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being rude. My name is Mint Honey Blossom, and I'm responsible for taking care of the herbs in this area. We use them in part of our potions. But how can I help you? Welcome to Clock Tower.
Can I have perception?
What do you want to do?
I want to perception the herbs that she's working on
Yeah, you can do that.
while they talk.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
Fuck my life.
Hold on.
Hold up. Halfling love.
All right, roll it again.
Okay. I'm perceiving.
So Aiden can roll again because of the halfling shared luck.
Okay. I'm gonna try this again. You got a good perception at least. One of us did. Oh shit! Why is it doing that?
I think they're
It rolled
bland.
outside the thing.
You can just roll it again inside the thing. It's fine.
Okay, please don't give me that hit. It likes to bounce out. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, you broke 10.
Hey.
Okay.
I was so scared it was gonna land.
So Aiden is looking at the herbs that are in this area. What is Anise looking at?
Yeah, the herbs,
Okay.
the stuff she's directly working on, just the general
Like-
area.
Yeah, like around her, like this section is what I'm trying to
Okay.
say.
All right. So Aiden looking around, you can see this area absolutely has some of the herbs that you are familiar with being used in potions and magecraft things back from where you come from. So they're definitely growing the things that you would know. There's a lot of other things here that you've not seen before.
That's what I want to.
So there's definitely some new stuff going on there. They kind of look like they've maybe been crossbreeding some of these things to create new, essentially GMOs. They've been combining some of them in ways that are interesting and different, and you've never seen those before. So that's definitely got some potential there. Anise, you looking around are like, rocking that 21. you notice the same things that I noticed, but you also notice that some of the crossbred things here that you can see are not like, based on your understanding of the way that these herbs would actually be used. You suspect that some of these would be less effective than the ones that you use in your potions, based on just like the size and scope of them. But you do think that they would still have some effect, and they would probably take less time to bring to maturity. It seems like they've been taking some of these herbs and they've been crossbreeding them with things that are essentially weeds, so that they grow faster, less effectively, but on less resources. And so you get the impression that maybe this is more about quantity than quality, which you can interpret that how you will.
Gotcha.
Disgusting.
This is unnatural. That's true to both of you. Like, this is not the nature-focused way. They've been adjusting these plants.
Like just knowing that it's crossbreeding and like not look at like I don't know as much as Anise knows, but I'm like, it's still kind of like, these are not good plants.
Yeah, they have all these weeds that they seem to be very proud of for you.
Yeah.
It's like, no wonder they keep coming to my shop to buy potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, Mint. My name is Amion Saxcoat.
Oh no, she's nervous.
A pleasure to meet you.
Anise is just
I
gonna,
have a friend who.
Anise is gonna move forward and like lower her head and kind of just gently nudge at Mint, like pet me, basically.
Oh,
Sorry.
is your steed all right with contact?
Yeah.
Just a little more.
She's not gonna like nip at me or anything, right?
No.
Okay. All right. She's cautiously reaching up, and she's rolling handle animal. Poorly. So she reaches up to try to sort of scratch away at like the side of Anice's head, but she accidentally like runs one of her fingernails up along the side of your face. It doesn't hurt, but bits of soil are now stuck on the side of your animal face. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I've been working in, well, here.
It's fine. She's fine.
She seems to be very well behaved.
Yes.
Anise doesn't react at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, a friend of mine lives in the area, and she was interested in stuff for potion making.
Oh, is she a student?
And, huh?
Is she a clock tower student?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And then my sister's also actually, she sent me over here too. She works over in the archaeology department.
Your sister, you said you were a sax coat?
Yeah.
Oh, would your sister be Heather?
Yeah.
Right, I see. She's got a bit of a reputation, doesn't she? And
Oh,
you see
yeah.
her like sort of adjust her glasses and lean up to you, is like, you can pretty instantly sense that she is about the gossip.
My
Yeah.
horsey ears are listening.
Yeah. She does kind of have a bit of a reputation, huh?
Oh, you have no idea. Well, maybe you do. She's your sister. So look, you didn't hear it from me.
Uh-huh.
But I have it on good authority that she's one of those people that's interested in that halfling celebrity.
Oh, that horse ear is perking up.
Yeah?
It's a bit scandalous, isn't it?
Yep, it's definitely very scandalous.
Now,
But,
I've never heard her music myself, but I definitely have it on good authority that, and again, I didn't tell you this. You didn't hear it from me. But my good friend Melissa has a good friend also named Melissa. And this other Melissa caught one of her kids listening to that halfling's music in his room. Is that what passes for cool these days? Is it rebellion? Is it standing up against authority?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't want to, call myself too out as a heretic, but I've had my own rebellious streak in the past, of course. Like, I once knowingly returned a tape without rewinding first. I know it's scandalous, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry to everyone, but I was in a hurry, and I just didn't have time to rewind it.
You know, it happens. It happens.
But I knew it was wrong, and I did it anyway. But this is different. This halfling doesn't give a fig about magical secrecy, and somehow she's a role model? There's no way that's going to end well.
I mean, have you listened? You said you haven't listened.
No, never. Of course not.
Drop the mixtape.
I mean, honestly, it's like if you don't listen to the message, it's pretty good music.
Oh, is it like when you're listening to music in another language and it sounds wonderful, but then you find out that they were singing about fornication?
Yeah, except she doesn't sing about fornication often.
My understanding is that she sings about bringing down the man.
I mean, it's all like
Anise is absolutely laughing at the fornication,
metaphors,
but it just sounds like neighing.
Metaphors,
whinnying.
Trying to hold back so hard.
It's all about the deeper meaning of things.
Are you a fan of hers, just like your sister?
You take away from her music what you want to take away from it, and if you happen to take rebellion away from it, then that is on you.
Oh, so it's like a Rorschach test. So, like, one person listens to it and hears about truth to power, and another person listens to it and they just want to back that ass up.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Oh,
No.
Melissa's friend Melissa's son is in for it.
Oh man, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing.
Yes, and she leans in, like, extra close, which is, easier for her to do because you're on the back of a horse.
Like, honestly, just let him keep listening to it.
You think he'll tire himself out and he'll settle down, like, meet a nice girl and perhaps continue the family legacy after all?
He'll either, get tired of it, or he'll use what he internalizes from the music, change the world for the better.
I suppose that's possible.
And, ignoring the lyrics about, burning things to the ground. That's a metaphorical burning things to the ground.
Roll persuasion.
15.
Metaphorical, huh?
Uh-huh.
I guess that does leave a little bit of room for interpretation.
Yeah, and it just, when you think about it, I know the reason my sister likes her music so much, or one of the reasons, is you can honestly apply a lot of the things you can learn from the lyrics to principles of magecraft. And it works really well with the archaeology side of things and the modern magecraft side of things.
I see. So you're saying that perhaps burn the establishment to the ground is a metaphor for learning from the past.
Yes.
Well, that's not so bad then.
Exactly.
Oh,
You should give it a listen
this
yourself.
is enlightening. Oh, maybe I will. Perhaps.
I mean, okay. And she leans a little, she pats Anise on the side to let her down.
Oh, she does.
Drop the mixtape.
She leans in really close to Mint and is just like, all right, but between you and me, and you didn't hear this from me.
Oh, no, I would never. No, of course not. It's a whistle on the wind.
because I wouldn't want. I wouldn't. No one needs to get in trouble for this. And she just like slips a CD into Mint's pocket.
Contraband. This is exciting.
Yeah. I got a copy of that from my sister. It's yeah.
She slips it further into her pocket and looks around casually. Looks at Johnny for a second. Is she in on this?
Yeah, she
Okay.
well, this is the very esteemed and illustrious and incredibly noble and American Scarlet Pumpkin Tickle.
Of the American pumpkin tickles?
Yes.
Oh, my word.
Yes.
It is a pleasure to meet you. And you as well. Oh, I wasn't aware I was in the presence of such prestige.
But
she fans herself with her hat for a second.
Don't worry, a lot of us have that reaction to meeting Scarlet. But no, like if anybody says anything, like, don't worry, this never happened.
Of course not. We were just out here having a nice casual conversation about other current events, completely unrelated to this.
Yeah, like you were telling me about these plants.
Yeah, these plants are actually quite fascinating. Well, truth be told, it's been a bit stressful lately. I don't know how they expect us to just grow herbs faster. Everyone's just had such a rush on potions lately. Like, we're doing what we can, but just you can't make plants grow faster.
Chuckles and horse.
Yeah, I will admit that it's like I admit that I don't know a lot about plants myself.
Oh, it's a fascinating kingdom.
Yeah, I do know that you're not supposed to. It's hard to grow them fast, and it's hard to do it right.
Absolutely. Now, I know that, oh no, it's too gossipy. You wouldn't want to hear about that.
What?
She, looks at you as she says that.
I, definitely don't want to hear any more gossip, and she just winks.
She nods back at you. Well, obviously, it's not really my area of expertise anyway. But if you were to hear gossip, you might overhear that, my friend, Melissa's friend, Melissa, is Melissa Bumblebottom, and her friend, Elliot Hanky Pank, they've been talking about ley lines lately. Specifically the ley lines right here. And she gestures all around. They're quite strong,
right.
Quite important.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we maintain these gardens. However, there's been discussion about the fact that, well, with so many rare plants here that don't exist anywhere else in the world, it would be an absolute tragedy should the ley lines ever fall behind on the needs of this place. We're taxing it as much as we can, especially with all this increased growth. And we're looking for ways that we can help keep up with our needs. Now, Melissa's friend Elliot seems to think that the productivity could be increased if another ley line were diverted more into this area rather than its current location, which is apparently running through the Phantasmal Quarter. You know, the one that Hideaway place.
Mm-hmm.
And they seem to think that if it were redirected here a little bit, then yes, it would make things a little bit harder for the pixies and the trolls living in there. But for the most part, they don't seem to be using it much. They've just got a few shops that, otherwise, for the most part, they just sort of live there. But if we were to redirect them to the gardens, then the gardens would be more resilient, and some of these unique species would be less likely to suffer should we run across a drought or some other problem. And it would help out with our potions. Now, I'm not one to judge because I don't think it's really ours to take. But rumor has it, again, according to Melissa's friend Elliot, that there seems to be some talk going on in Clock Tower about well, keeping the pressure up until they have an excuse to maybe do something about this. It's dreadful business, all that clock tower politics. But they've been putting extra pressure in and sort of letting the phantasmal species get upset. I think they're just looking for an excuse, you know? It'd be dreadful if someone were to like lash out and then give them an excuse to clap down. I don't think it's worth the trouble myself, but I definitely understand the value of keeping the garden safe.
I mean, you would think, and you would think that there would be a way that maybe they could work things out peacefully with the phantasmals instead of trying to do sneaky things like redirect the ley lines and cause the livelihoods of a bunch of creatures to, you know, be destroyed.
I mean, it's that age-old debate between jobs and nature, isn't it? Just kind of strange how it fell down on them. Admittedly, it hasn't helped that apparently one of my good friend Melissa's other friends claims to have actually seen the person who was sneaking around Clock Tower a bit ago, the one responsible for that theft.
Really?
And they said that person might have had pointy ears.
Did Lupin have pointy ears?
No.
Okay. So, yeah.
And neither did Catherine.
Well, yeah.
Not that Catherine would have had anything to do.
Mm-hmm.
But pointy ears? What did...
I don't know. That's the rumor, though.
Yeah, well, like, what, is there anything more substantial to the rumor?
Not to my knowledge. I would assume policies would be investigating every loose end.
Like, other than pointy ears? Is that
well,
all
I
they...
mean, it is difficult to sneak around Clock Tower. I can't imagine that's something that just some human could do.
Just the horse hiccup.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Is your horse okay?
Oh!
Oh, he's fine. He just gets, allergies from all of these amazing crossbred plants you have.
Achoo.
Yeah, he's allergic to dandelions. Do you have anything? Is something bred with dandelions?
I'm sure at least something out here is. We've got quite a variety. Some of these things are just here to be pretty. They sort of draw attention away from the more special plants. I'm sure we have a few.
To the more special.
Yeah, like what?
The more special plants?
Yeah.
Well, over here we have this one, and she points you to the small green fern. And we have it. We've been doing what we can to keep these alive. This is the only place in the world where these things seem to be able to grow, in part thanks to the ley lines. Anise would know this is a lie. You don't even have to roll that.
Oh.
Or not a lie, but like at least she seems to think it's probably true. Like you can roll insight if you want to really confirm it. But Anise knows that's not a factual statement because Anise has seen these in Germany.
Insight. My one get. Oh shit!
There you go. You did it.
Yeah.
All right. Both of you can tell. She seems to legitimately believe this. Like she's repeating information that she has, and she legitimately thinks this is true. And admittedly, like the place where Anise has seen these would not be known to these people. But what it does,
it like?
Oh yeah. So like what it does mean, as far as Anise is aware, is that this is something that was on the verge of extinction, if not actually extinct. Then they seem to have done an okay job of bringing it back.
Okay, so it's not like endangered. It's kind of like normal population at this point, or is it still in like the endangered territory?
This would be super endangered. This is something that, like as a plant, requires more mana than is reasonably available in most places.
But Anise found some in Germany.
Yes, Anise found some in the Einsburn gardens in Germany, and she actually used some of them in her potions.
Yep.
I want that plant.
Anise is gonna walk over and eat it.
That's exactly what I was gonna do. Stop,
so both of the horses. All right, no, we're gonna do this the funny way. Both of you roll initiative.
Okay.
We're gonna see who's there first.
It's 10-20, but I'm rolling this initiative. You can't stop me. Where's my initiative?
Okay, there's initiative.
Okay.
I love you both rolled a 9. But nope. New horse got there first.
Yes.
All right, so new horse gets
Slam
there
face
first.
down.
Are you actually eating it, or are you like doing your
So
reach out and grab it?
Here's what I'm doing
Anise was
actually.
gonna straight up eat it. I think.
Yeah.
Slamming face down, so face is connected to the ground. Slide hand through mouth. Take some of those.
Okay, do a sleight of hand check for that.
Oh fuck.
Oh, no.
Because it's
Oh,
literally
no.
a hand being sly.
Yeah, but it's that's why I slam my face to the ground.
Yeah.
So there's no
That's
one
why
can
you get to
see
roll.
it. Please don't roll a 1. Oh my god. 15.
All right.
Oh, I'm out of the 10s.
Yep.
Please don't roll well. Please stop.
She only got to 14. So you
Oh
got
my
it.
god. Yes.
She's
okay, so now
dumbfounded
hear
and
me out.
surprised by this horse, like walking up and diving down to this plant that she just said was incredibly important. And then as the horse head pops back up and its eyes like stare at her like it's cold dead eyes, with Johnny on the.
Well, before-
Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! No! Stop!
Before
there.
I bring my face up though, like I'll like, is there like any more seeds under the ground that would be like under there?
Oh yeah, you got it down to the roots.
Okay, so what I'll do while my hand is under there is like any remaining seeds,
Yeah.
I'll use my Druidcraft. They start their budding process. Like they'll come back soon.
Okay.
But I'm pulling that root out. I'm just like,
All
it's
right.
mine. So it'll unusually grow faster by the time she realizes it.
Okay. So as you're doing this, Johnny on your back is like, wait, no, don't do that. No. Oh, he did it again. Oh shit.
he likes the fancy plant. He's bougie. You say
I am so
spinach.
sorry. He's very fond of whatever it was that he just ate. I am so sorry. Oh, Mint is like, oh no. Well, it seems like he didn't do. Could you maybe not have him do that in the future, if at all possible? I'm gonna be in so much trouble.
Yeah.
That was the only fern, right?
Yeah,
Of that particular kind.
of that one.
Oh, it was the only one?
The only one immediately here. It's fine.
Okay,
we
okay.
have more. It's just that's rare. That's
Did
the one that
Anise
we.
spot anything else similarly rare in the immediate vicinity?
Annis can roll nature check for this one.
Okay.
Because like your perception before let you take in everything, and that was great. But this is finding out like what you see of note.
12.
You don't really see anything else that's super rare here. Like you definitely saw some things that you could use in potions, but they're things that you can grow yourself.
I must peace out. I'm sorry. I
Alright,
wish I
I'm-
could stay
We're
longer.
gonna just walk over to the nearest plant and just chomp it.
Just a plant.
Yeah, just a plant. It
All right.
doesn't matter.
So
The
first
ones
up,
that some work has been put
Like,
into.
you can take over my horse body. Feel free.
No.
Are you just chomping like actually eating?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll for that. Okay, I've added a botany department fern to Aiden's list.
Yes.
What am I rolling?
You don't have to roll anything because you're just eating. Like I'm not gonna make you
Oh.
roll for that. You.
Oh, I
you
thought
s-
you were like roll Constitution, but
Oh no, you're fine because you're not gonna have this body in like an hour, so you'll be okay.
Don't eat the plants.
Oh, okay. You can't do that anymore. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Your horses are very nice, but you're gonna have to go. You can come back without them. Bring your sister. I appreciate what you've done, but we can't have them eating our herbs.
I'm so sorry. Oh.
And on that note,
Nay.
I think we're safe to stop for the session. Anyway,
Nay.
I had the same thought. That's great.
yeah,
I did not realize you were gonna do that too.
that's what makes it perfect. Again, the two people who care the most about this place could not talk, leaving Penelope in the awkward part of like talking to Gossip Lady.
Hey, but she got to drop her mixtape. Convert her. Let her see the ways. I had a bunch of fun. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I'll catch you.
We will figure out our timing in the group chat, and then we will do the next one,
Yeah.
where we have to sneak you into an actual school.
Look, that's gonna be real fun.
Oh God.
Hew. Peace.
All right, thank you.
Good night.
And good night, friends on YouTube recording / anyone who happens to be lurking in a way that Twitch doesn't let me know you're here. But yeah, so that'll be it for now. We'll figure out our timing, but it'll obviously be in 2022.
So long in the future.
The future.
We'll continue this next year.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ba 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 bum. All right. Good night, the internet.
Good night, Internet.
Happy New Year.
Merry
Huzzah.
Christmas.
Festive Festivus. And a happy life day to all our Wookiees out there.
Merry Chrysler.
Happy Honda days and a great Toyota-thon to you too.
Oh boy.
Alrighty, good night, internet.